Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and we're back to streaming, and it's beautiful. Can y'all see me well? I've been screwing with the camera, so if I look odd, let me know if I look, besides, this. Yes, I just gestured at all of me. But if I look odd, let me know. It's just I've been messing with the camera a little bit, tweaking here and there, trying to be better, and we'll see how it goes. Reginerd, how's it going? First time watching live, found you, first Frostpunk playthrough. Welcome as well. You're about to see me fail here too. So, welcome, pull up a chair. We're gonna have a good time playing, Skyrim. So basically, for new people joining, hey Kate, what's going on? Hey Derek, you might be a touch blurrier than usual. Yeah? All is good, nothing to declare. What is today? Focus on my hand. Focus on me. Okay. Now you're gonna have me screw with this, Kate. Hello! It's not time for us to begin fully, so I am going to screw with my settings for 1 minute. And of course it's gonna put it all the way over here. Sweet. Why? Okay. And let's see if it does it now. How about now? I just reset it. Better? Worse? Hey Zarel, what's going on? Alright, y'all want to see me play a game instead of screw with my settings, so we're going to do that, and hopefully I'll sort this. I'll fix this, just all of this later. Alright, we are back, so people are wondering kind of, hey, you're playing these, we see these different patch of games. My plan to break this thing down so that I can get these games to the table and play them instead of being stuck in one game all the time is I've decided to segment out things. So there'll be the 4 that run once every every 4 Tuesdays they'll get played in conjunction. So the 4 are Oathsworn and Trespass Odyssey. After this following Sunday's one, it's going to fall into the loop. Skyrim as we go through the campaign, as well as what was my 4th, Frostpunk, until we get through all of the campaign, until we get through all the different scenarios in Frostpunk, win, lose, or draw. So I think it's probably best for me to do it that way so that I can be able to play the games that I have that are about to fall over me like a tsunami. And there are other games that I really want to get to, so doing it this path works. Then on Sundays is kind of like the mix-in throwing games and the fun stuff. So Kate, Cynthia, and I are going to be starting the Edge of the Earth Arkham Horror campaign in February. So you'll see that being the Sunday run until we get through that campaign. And then we'll be playing whatever, and Thursdays are going to do a little bit of a shift too. So there's a lot of change coming to the planet, but in a good way. I said planet. Channel. There's a lot of change coming to the channel, not the planet. Well, so we'll see. Or, we die. Yeah, exactly. Alright, before I get on, I want to say thank you to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. For new people coming in, I did set the subscriber only because I get inundated with the sleazy porn bots that come in and just start spamming the channel. It happened during one of my streams, and it was super embarrassing because it kind of got stuck in my pop-up. Usually when people have questions, and if you have questions, let me know. But usually when people have questions, we get this pop-up. So you see it's kind of doubling here, which is fine, but we get this pop-up. What ended up happening is it popped up and it's stuck. So I was like, so I had to get rid of it. So now I put on the subscriber only to mitigate that circumstance and then try to keep my eye on it so it doesn't happen again. Hey Matthew, what's going on? Hey Canje, looking forward to watching the game to see if I want to get it retail. It's a fun game. I'm going to let y'all know that now. It is a fun game. So we're going to go through the scenario. From what I heard of it is that it is a very quick to play, but it's replayable. And I'll leave that up to you to determine, especially at the beginning. I know, like, last time I said a game was replayable, some people kind of an ass about it. So we're going to say that I think this is, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, Dragon, how's it going? Hi, all. Did not realize this game was out already. Yeah, it delivered. So I finally got a chance to bring it to the table, and we can play it through. All right. we're at time. Let's get some information, get down to the table. All right, Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim, the adventure board game by Modiphius Entertainment. This already has an 8.1, but like I always say, don't trust that score. Give it a year. After 1 year, look at that score, and that will be the truth. Because right now, people are getting their games. 315 people rated it. These could be people who played like the demo, which wasn't completed, or are super hyped for it, or just like Skyrim. Ugh, I hate it. 0. So ignore those and watch this over the year, and a year from now, that score is probably going to be the most accurate score that you're going to see, because everyone will have had their game, they will have played it, and people will give an honest response to it. Canje made me wait a year to buy. No. So, this game's 1 to 4 players. Community says 1 to 4, but best play 2 to 4. There's actually a variant that you can buy that makes this game 5 to 8 player. So you can add more people to it. You can really build out the story that you want out of it. And then there's the campaign. So you can free roam and create your own story. Like, you can do an entire D&D campaign on this thing, but using free roam. But they also have the campaigns, which is what we're going to get into today and play through some of those so we can show you some of this great stuff to play. This delivered probably, I think, last week I got my copy, but people have been getting it throughout the month, so it's been fine. This, in direct contrast with Canje, made me buy all of Hexplore. Hexplore's awesome. I condone you buying all of Hexplore. It's an incredible game. All right, I'm a huge sandbox game fan, so that they said that there's a free roam thing on here where you could just wander around and figure stuff out while playing through your own story, I really like. But like I said, we're going to stick with the campaign and see how these things go. Kate, you didn't get all of it. I want you to get all of it. Sansa, Shirax, and all. So a wonderful group of designers got together and created this. A wonderful group of artists through Bethesda and Modiphius went through and selected this art. The board is beautiful. When you get down to the table, you'll get to see just how gorgeous it is. And Modiphius did a great job. I have, at the end of this, I'm going to tell you what my hope is for this game. And if Modiphius is going in that direction, this may end up being my most favorite sandbox game if they go in this direction. So we'll talk about that after we play through, and we'll see how it goes. All right, enough of me gabbing about that stuff. Let me get down to the table so you can see this beautiful art. So here is the board. It is beautiful. I will zoom in. You can see the beauty that is. This is, I thought, they're selling a mat, a neoprene mat for this game. You don't need it. It's just gorgeous how it is. They spared no expense on this art. It's just beautiful. It's just gorgeous. All right. So we're getting into the campaign, and I got to explain some stuff. My character do breakdown because we're going to be playing true solo. So you're going to see a true solo playthrough of this game. Steve from One Stop Co-op Shop already did. He and Kim already did a kind of 2-player variant. So you can go to their channel and watch them play through that. But for me, I am dying solo. So we're going to be playing through that. I'll explain what all that means and all the setup stuff. It is not complex to play this game at all. Not complex. The beef of it is in the story deck, which you see over here, that we're going to be getting to as we play through. But we're going to run through just some quick setup for anyone who hasn't really dove into this game as yet. Okay? So, my character I'm playing is actually from the Dawnguard expansion, which is the Red Guard. I gotta represent. So, I'll be playing with the Red Guard character, and it says once per game turn, I get Adrenaline Rush. That means that when I'm in combat, I can lose 1 health, which is that red, to add 1 to restore all of my energy. So, you deal with magic, energy, and health in this game. Alright? So in combat, I can lose 1 health to restore all my energy. So if I'm attacking someone, I have to spend energy to do it. If I'm casting a spell, I have to spend magic to do it. So you have like a meter. you can build it back up. So if you see at the bottom, those other two is after I upgrade, like when I level up, and I choose one of those level up abilities, which we'll talk about, I get those skills as well. But at the bottom, if you see where it says rest, if I choose a rest action in combat, so I just say I'm going to rest, I get back 2 energy, and 2 magic, so that I can then fight again, right? But when you rest in combat, it leaves you open to get really busted up. So you have to be very smart on how you want to do that. The other great thing about this game is that if you flip it over, there's the female side of the character. So one side male, one side female, which I think is fantastic that they're doing representation in this game like this. Abilities are the exact same. Nothing's different. It's kind of like that kill for feel of male side, female side, and you could do that. All right, so that is my character. This is my mini. I'm gonna start. It's not painted. Forgive me. Usually local trolls said to add enemies get extra health when I play with unpainted minis, but no. So there will be dice rolling. So that's gonna happen. Now I've set this up here because I grabbed another character and put the card upside down, and I put this arrow above it because the rules state that when you play solo, the only difference is that you skip drawing events. You skip every other turn drawing events. So this red thing's to say, okay, I'm going to draw an event, then it's going to move over here. Next turn, I don't draw an event. It'll move back over here. Then next turn, I draw an event. Simple, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So then we have our Chapter 1, our Campaign 1, Chapter 1 Dungeon Challenge. So if I go to places, and I've learned to turn over back of books because I learned that from me on Trespass. And it's actually not on here, which is sweet. Why would they not put that on the glossary? Anyway, just to get the names of stuff so I can name off what they are. Which are, there we go. So we have at the top left, those are caves. So if I stop on a space that has that symbol, I face two animal enemies in a cave. The next one is a mine. So if I land on a mine location, like this one right here, or this one right here, I then face off against what's that guy's face? A human and animal enemy, right? So I fight a human enemy and an animal enemy as I go through. Then if I land on a tomb, that's what that symbol is, and that is this one right here. They're spread out all over the board. But that's this one right here. So if I land on that, I'm going to face a undead and human enemy. And then the next one symbol is ruins, which is right here, or right here. If I end my turn on those, I will face a human and a Daedra enemy. Oh gosh, I hate saying that. And then the last symbol on here, which is... Where are you? It is right here. There it is. The Dwemer city. If I stop there, I have to face a automaton enemy, right? An automaton or an undead enemy in one of those old dead cities. So that's kind of the AI of the monsters that are going to attack me. As I play this game and as I play the campaign, there's going to be monsters that actually come out on the board and start moving around. So I also have to be aware of that. So there's monsters in locations, there's monsters that pop up and move around, and there's your overall story, plus there's a metric ton of side quests for you to go on here. This is why I said sandbox beautiful. So just like in Skyrim, you have a main story that you're trying to solve, but you can pick up a bunch of other side quests and go through those side quests, which we're probably going to end up doing as we try to level up and get a little bit stronger. Every hero comes down to their hero board. Let me see if... Okay, sweet. So their hero board, you start off with Ragged Robes, which gives you a sneak value and 1 light armor. So that means that if somebody's going to hit you, and when we get to combat, I'll break it all down so we don't have to deal with that right now, but when somebody hits you, if they're hitting against light armor, you get to reduce that damage, otherwise you're going to take a punch to the face. I start off with my fisticuffs, and I have to spend energy, get that symbol on the die to do something with it. We'll talk about that once again when it comes to combat. And then we've got a potion. So a lot of times people will say, like in games when it says you have a potion, when you drink the potion, you discard the card. In here, you don't, right? You keep the card. Instead, the materials that you need on this card, so if you see on here, it says turn in 2 plants to heal 1. So I'm burning items. I'm not burning the potion. The potion's always with me. It's just I need 2 plants to be able to use it. Makes sense? Easy, right? You start off with 2 plants. This black cube is for when I'm about to die, so we're just going to keep that over there. I just threw it in here. This is your experience tray, your money tray, your resources tray. So there are the different resources are plants, something else, and something else. And the one thing about this book is it's really well done, and then it really isn't in the places that we need it to be. So let me see. Aren't you glad that you came here so I could tell you that it's plants and something else? They're component tokens, but it's plants, ore, and crystals. That's what they're called. Plants, ores, and crystals. Alright, so this is my experience track. So when I get 7 experience, I get to level up. When you level up, you will come over to this area over here and pick any one of these special skills. And in the book, it tells you where it is, so I'll walk you through kind of that when we get there. Where are we? Okay, so then we come over to our tracks. So we have health, energy, magic, right? Everyone starts off at the same level. As you level up, you can actually move one of these tracks back one to get a little bit more. So for instance, if I need more health because I just need to get beefier when I level up, I could say, okay, I'm going to move this here, so I'll get more health as I level up. All right, makes sense? Cool, we're ready to play. So let's go into our scenario, because I played the tutorial and it's okay. This game contains, the base game comes with 2 campaigns, each 3 chapters long. Okay, so 2 campaigns, each 3 chapters long, and they're kind of tied together in a way. But if you get the expansions, you get more story, you get more stuff. So I believe that I wouldn't be surprised if more is coming. But we're starting off on campaign 1, The Blades, as you saw in the title. So it says, depending on the number of players, you may need to discard a few cards and place a arrow token on the map. The token will be relevant later on during the game and will determine whether the player succeeded or failed in the first chapter. Okay. Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. Alright, so the cards, so this basically tells me how to set up the event stack. And so it says, at the end of the chapter, you're prompted to draw cards. So whenever you are prompted to draw a card, and that card is not there, you draw the next card. So for instance, if it says draw card 80, if 80 is not there, I draw card 81. Simple enough. Now this game says if you're playing solo, and let me zoom in on that so you can see, because I know it's super shiny with my lights. But it says if you're playing solo, you remove those 3 cards from the game, and you start in, and you put your marker in Solitude. So I grab these cards, 180, 181, 182, remove them from the game. They're not going to be part of my campaign, but they could be part of yours if you play with more players. And then we're going to put an arrow in Solitude, which I'm going to grab one of these ones here. You get a whole beefy set. So usually people like to use the color. Well, actually, I'm going to use it. Fine. We're going to use the yellow one. When you're playing solo, use all you want. It doesn't matter. So that's how you do it. So I'm going to put it there in Solitude, and that's where it's going to go. And we are not placed on the board yet because we don't know where we are. It then says shuffle cards 217 to 226 and place them face down beside the board. This is the Blades deck. So that is these cards here, and they all have different backs, but we are part of a group called Blades, and these are my cohorts. So they could die. When I played this game, they did. But we're going to try to keep them alive for this playthrough and see how it goes. So shuffle cards 217, 226, place them face down beside the board. This is the Blades deck. This deck will remain in use throughout Campaign 1. Anytime the icon to discard appears, we're going to discard the top card, or kill or whatever. We're going to discard the top card of the Blades deck. This represents other members of the Blades that are hiding in Skyrim. During the game, players will be able to find those Blades and gain their assistance. You'll need to notice the backs of the cards. They're different, blah, blah, blah. All right, so let's see. We've got Campaign 1, Chapter 1. A group of Blades escapes the Great War in Cyrodiil, hoping to find a safe haven in Skyrim. Once they are there, they try to build a normal life, but conflict follows them. Shuffle the Campaign 1, Chapter 1 event cards and place them on the event deck. That is these that are here. So you know I like to shuffle for no shenanigans. So we'll shuffle these up. And events could be world events. They could be personal events. They could be so many different things. But they're usually not always that great. So we'll shuffle those up in here. All right. Shuffle. We did that. The Markar stronghold is under the control of King Mandanach and the Reachmen. It isn't accessible and won't be able to accept threat tokens. So I was like, I don't know why this thing keeps jumping out of my head during this chapter and the next one. So don't worry about it. Markath is over here. So I've put this like lovely little symbol that's on there to remind me that I can't put threat there, which is fine. We'll talk about threat as it comes up. All right, so add cards 160, 161, 162, and 163, which I had here, which are these. It just says shuffle these 4 cards, and deal 1 to each player. If there are less than 4 players at the table, discard any remaining. So this is your starting story, right? Already 4 cards, different starting stories. But, you know, for the people who don't think that there's replayability, whatever. Wait, you mean I have choices? This game sucks. Anyway, do not place your player figures on the game board until instructed to do so. So I'm going to do that one. These are removed from the game. So I have this card. I'm going to hang on to it. It says, let's see. During the first turn of the game, players read their own introduction to the world, and the first main story card they receive gives them information about their own story, allows them to choose equipment, and gives them a choice to kickstart their adventure. By the end of this first turn, players should be all ready to go, and we have a card to start with the special rules. Let's begin with our story. Narrance, a traveling explorer, hires me to protect her while exploring some ruins. The place is quiet, yet it makes me feel uneasy. Deep in the ruins, she pulls a lever and a cage falls right next to me, failing to trap me. We both silently stare at each other. Her disappointment is palpable. It only takes me 1 strike to defeat her. A note falls from my attempted captor's pocket as she falls. It just says, flip this card. So, she tried to trap me. It didn't work. She's dead. The note says, Narrance, it's been too long since we last spoke, and now I come to you asking for assistance. I need you to keep some people secure in your ruins. Their names are on the back of this letter. I'll give you what you're always wanted if you do. Moiva Karnai. On the back of the letter, I find a list of names of blades, mine included. Place your figure in Whiterun. So we start here, Whiterun. Center board. And then we get some options. So our options are, I will recruit a mighty warrior to help me find Moiva Karnai. Choose 2 equipment cards and pull card 168. Oh, look, choices from a game that lets you... Anyway. Hey, Bill, what's going on? Welcome, pull up a chair. Option 2, I'll reach out to someone wiser than me to help find Moiva Karnai. Choose 2 equipment cards and pull card 170. So either 168, 170. I say I'm going to find a mighty warrior to help me because I'm playing solo and I need all the help that I can get. So I'm going to choose 2 equipment cards and pull card 168. And once I do that, this card is discarded. So my 2 equipment cards already went through pre this because I don't want to watch you. This is the equipment deck, and you'll know it's the equipment deck because it's got that symbol on it of equipment. You're going to go through that deck, you can look through it however you want, pick 2 cards, and those cards become your equipment. What I'm going to pick for my red guard is an iron sword, and I'll explain when I get in combat what all those symbols mean. It's not hard, trust me. But it's a one-handed weapon. If you look up in the top right, you see the sword going. That's like him holding the sword up. That's a one-handed weapon. If you see a two-handed, you'll see a picture of him holding the sword with 2 hands. And then I also am going to be a magic user, so I'm taking Sparks, Destruction, and its equipment. So this is a spell. These are my 2 starting equipment. They will go into my backpack slot. So on your character card, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 backpack slots, right? Spells do not count as taking up backpack spaces. They're just there. They're in your memory. But equipment does. So that's how it sets up. Hey, Kit, how's it going? How's it going? So, but they both just need to be represented in the backpack for right now as we go, right? All right, so we did that. We need to pull card 168, I believe, is where we left off. Yep, 168. So we go to the box. We're going to pull... Yes, there's a lot of cards in here, and we're going to pull 168. So that lets you know that there is a ton of adventure to be had in this game. But, you know, some people will say that there's no... Anyway, we're doing Rumors at the Inn, so 168. It can hold up to 4 threat on it. I'll put this card in there. But it becomes a quest that goes on to Morthal. So let's take a look at this card, and let's talk about it for a second. Okay, so it's going to Morthal, which means I'm going to grab the green token marker. Where is Morthal? That's Marketh. Morthal is here, so it's there. All right, so Morthal is right there. That's where I put it. Let me put the blue one because the green kind of blends in. Okay, so that is Morthal. That's where it goes. Now, mine showed up yesterday. Wasn't a fan of the overzealous hand-holding in the tutorial. Going to try the campaign this evening as well. That's why I said I went through the tutorial campaign. I was like, okay, I'm ready. So let's talk about this card though for a second because the tutorial does help. The 4 is how much threat can be on this card. So that means that this card can hold 4 threat. If it holds 1 more, you fail this card. You flip it over and do the fail side. So that's threat gets added by events. Events in the game make threat happen. Okay. So, but it can hold, this card itself can hold 4 threat, and all other cards can hold threat as well. Once you complete a card, the threat gets discarded, and threat can pile up. So you need to be really careful of it. So once we get to Morthal, we will read the below squiggly stuff, the italicized words, and take care of whatever we're supposed to do there. So I'm going to grab this card, and I got space down here by Hammerfall, so we'll do that, and I'm going to put the blue marker here. So that quest corresponds to that, so I can draw where it needs to be, right? Cool? All right, so that's 168. That's where we need to go next to further our story. So now we pull 209, which is Tainted Haven. So where are we? How is this building out? Well, it's year 175 of the 4th era. The Great War rages across Tamriel. A group of young Blades recruits go on their first mission, a patrol around the forest of Cyrodiil. A Thalmor ambush catches them off guard, and they barely escape alive. Upon returning to their camp, they find it desolated. The Thalmor have been here. Cyrodiil is not safe for them anymore. They escape the Skyrim, far from the Thalmor's clutches. In Skyrim, the Reach have conquered Markarth, and tensions between them and the Nords are rising. So special rules. There are no special rules for this chapter. If we fail this chapter, we're going to deal with very bad things. So that is going to get the yellow marker, because that's where we're kind of that Solitude. We got to take care of that Solitude problem. So you see how you can get the quest to really line up and build up for what you need? All right. So is there anything? Nope, that's it. Then we begin our adventure. So we start there. And we're going to have some fun. So let me move these over here now, because quests go on this side. I don't want anybody being like, well, Canje, you can't put quests on that side. You should put it on this side. So I'm putting it over there. All right, let's begin. When you start your turn, you get 2 actions. One of them is a move action. So basically, you can move and then do an action is what it's saying. So I can, and how far can you move? You can move 4 spaces. So each one of these things here counts as a space. And you can see the connecting lines on here. So I could zoom in so you can see the connecting lines on here. So you can move across connecting lines up to 4 spaces. If you have a horse, you can move 1 more to make it a total of 5. I do not. So there we go. All right, so I know that I can get to Morthal in less than 4 because I could go 1, 2, 3, easy peasy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, land on Morthal, right? Oh wait, am I supposed to do? Sorry, I think I screwed up the first round already. Let me make sure. There's a lovely matrix that tells you what to do. I think I got to pull an event first, and I almost forgot to do that. So, each player chooses, draw the card, Blades deck, set the thing, check the campaign rules. Each player can take one of the following actions. Turn sequence starting, player pulls and reads an event. Yeah, so this is the first round I was supposed to pull an event. My bad. So we're going to pull our first event. So when we pull our event, I'm going to shift this. Well, no, I'll leave it there, and then at the end of the turn, I'll shift it over. Okay, so here is the first event of our campaign. Go to any, so this is an active event, and we'll talk about that once I read this. Go to any stronghold and turn in 10 gold to draw 1 advanced treasure. Discard this card once used, and you see the bottom where it's threat? I have to add 2 threat to something on the board. Well, the only thing that could take threat is our main story. Hey, look, it could take 4. Well, it's going to take 2 now. And this is an active event, which means it's ongoing. So we put it in the active event space, which is over here. If you look here, it says event active. So we put this in the active event space. And if we go to any stronghold, and strongholds are Morthal, Solitude, Marketh, Falkreath, Riften, Windhelm, and Winterhold, and Dawnstar. If we go to those are the strongholds. So if we go there, spend 10 gold, we can get an advance. If a new active event comes out, this one is discarded, and then blah, blah, blah. You get the hint at it. Okay, now I'm going to move 4. 1, 2, 3 here, and then my turn is to do my mission. So you move, you resolve wherever you land. It's not hard, right? It's pretty straightforward. So I'm going to resolve where I land, which is this card. So let's deal with this. It says, the Sword of Morosh, the mountain, really the mountain, rests on a pedestal, up where everyone at the inn can see. He is not a blade anymore. Now he serves mead for the people of Morthal. He recognizes me and we both celebrate the reunion. He tells me he is fearful for his life. Someone has been following him for a few nights. He wants to disappear and needs my help. So I need to create a distraction. This is my objective. I need to create a distraction. I'm going to roll that. Those 3 things are 3 dice. I'm going to roll 3 dice. Hey, Lokter, how's it going? I'm going to roll 3 dice. And if I get, the result is if I get 2 of those symbols, which if you look on here, the symbols are that, and then what's considered a 6, which is the only symbol, is that. So those are the 3 symbols you can get on these dice. If I get 2 of those circular symbols, I am successful. I can push, and what push means is I can add another die by spending a crystal. But I don't have any crystals, so this is pass or fail. So I'll roll these dice, and come what may, I'm rolling dice, people, and come what may, we'll see what the results are, okay? I can't push to save my life. Woohoo! 1, 2. I've got 2 successes. I'm solid. I'm good to go. So then we go to what happens after we do that. So we come here and it says, I'll read this and then I'll put it up there for you all to read as well. So success. Morosh the Mountain gives me his sword. So we'll get card S20 and gain 2 experience. So they have a success pass fail at the top that you can see. Sorry if it's doing some weird blurriness. So I'm going to go into this deck of equipment that is specialized for campaigns and draw S20. Woohoo! Actually a pretty cool weapon. And I gain 2 experience as well. Here they are. So I will gain 1, 2 experience. Right? Those are my 2 experience that I'm going to gain. They're going to go on my board here in their little slot. I'm going to gain card S20, which is this lovely new weapon that I get to hold on to. But if you look at it, I want you to look at the top right. This is important if you're going to play the game. Can't you make a die roll? Shh, he's kidnapped in the basement. So once you make a die roll, if you look at the top right, the important thing that you see is that it looks like the weapon is leaning to the side. It's a terrible image, but what it's supposed to symbolize is someone holding the weapon with 2 hands. So this is a 2-handed weapon, okay? But it's got it packs a punch. It really does pack a punch. So this is going to go into our backpack. So we've got 2 items in our backpack plus a spell. And then let's read on some more. Morash the Mountain knows of a Khajiit who goes by the name of Moiva Karnai. He met her at the new Gnis Corner Club in Windhelm. He says she used to receive lots of packages from a friend in Elden Root. So option 1, I'll infiltrate the new Guinness Corner Club pretending to be a skoma addict, so drugs. Or 2, I'll create a distraction at the club. So there we go. So those are my options at the bottom that I get to pick. Now I get to discard this card after because I've completed the mission, which means the threat that on it is going to go away. So option 1, infiltrate it by pretending to be someone. Seems a little sneaky. And 2, create a distraction, which seems a little loud. I think I'm going to go for option 1, 176, and let's see what happens. So I'm going to discard this card, so the threat goes away, and I need to pull card 176. Alright, so we're moving this marker off since we've completed that mission. And we've got Undercover Addict. This is going to Windhelm, which is over here. And why do I have to pull stuff of the same color? So we'll put a green there. How about that? Grab the green for that. So that's what this is. This card can take 4 threat, and then we will deal with what's at the bottom when we get there. Ugh, that sounds difficult. That looks difficult to roll. And that's our turn. That was a round, right? Let me make sure there's any type of cleanup that I need to do. So you can either A, go through and do the entire campaign 1, you're done. Or you could go explore around, fight some stuff, level up, get strong, that type of deal. Alright, so let's see. Turn sequence, do that. Each player takes 1 turn, which I did. Restore all health, and then start a new game turn. So new game turn, we draw a new event. And this is a world event. So this world event, right there. So it says world event at the top, and I'll let you glance at it for a second, then I'll pull it back because I can't, my screen's too far away for me to read that. My glasses are like at the screen's at almost the worst possible location for me to see. It's too far, and if I take my glass, oh gosh, that's worse, yeah. Alright, so let's see what we need to do. So it says, riches beyond belief are hidden in ancient chambers. Can you get them without waking the undead Mancer? So, okay. We need to, so we've got a quest. We got a world quest at, I don't know what that's saying. Oh, in the Pale. So we look here for the Pale. The Pale is here. All right, so let me zoom in. Here we go. So if you look here, you'll see the word the pale. So it's saying put it at a... When I don't... I don't remember the types. I'll just say put it at that symbol in the A. Put it right in the A. I'm just going to write the symbol so I can say it properly on stream. Hey, Chris. How's it going? Cool. Just joined. I didn't get the game. Let's see if it's fun. It's fun. A tomb. Put it at a tomb in the pale. Well, since this region, and they're all outlined by the color of what their region in, the only tomb that's in the pale is here. So that's where it's going. So that's where I'm going to put it. And that is a world quest that goes over here. 2 threat comes out now. And you can actually split up threat across however you want to do it. This thing can take 2 threat, as you saw. This can take 4. I'm going to put 1 on this one. I'm going to put both on that one. I'll put both on that one because that can only take 2. So if I need to... I can get there, and we can see what's in there. So we quest there and basically clear it. Once we clear it... So it says clear 3. We have to clear 3 undead. So we have to fight 3 undead, and if we beat them, we get stuff. Ooh. Yeah, that's bad. Huh. It could be beneficial, though, if we do it. Hey, Jess, what's going on? I wish the quest tokens were minis or something because I found they blend into the board too much. I'm going to find a solution to these. I'll find a solution to them. Don't you worry. And then I'll show them. I like to bling out, so I'm going to bling it out. All right, so now my turn. I get to move. I can only move 4, right? So there's a side quest here that I can do, which is a world quest. I can go to these areas and deal with what's there, or I could come here to Windhelm. How can I make it to Windhelm right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go here, can I make it next round? 1, 2, 3, 4. I sure enough can. So let's go and check out this thing, and let's do some combat. Y'all want to see combat, right? Yeah, colored glass beads maybe or something, yeah. Guessing you guys already talked about that. No. It's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it. So I could come here, and when I end the round, if I'm able to defeat this, I could then move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then continue on with the mission. And hopefully nothing terrible happens with this card being destroyed for me. So let's go. It's just kind of like a timer tick. So let's go 1, 2. We'll stop there, and then my action is to take care of this. Hey, thank you so much for becoming a Patreon. Thank you. Welcome. Join just join the Discord because we are few, but we are insane, and we have a lot of fun in there. So thank you so much, Christopher, for becoming a Patreon. All right. So how do we deal with this? Well, we have to clear 3 undead to do this quest. To do that, that's what these lovely decks up here are for. We're going to grab 1, 2, 3. Usually I'd shuffle these, so you'll say, we're also nuts. So usually I'd shuffle these, but I don't need to because the decks are supposed to be stacked a specific way so that you can fight you can love, like, more monsters keep coming in for you to fight. For these 3, the top 3 of these cards are all 0 level cards, so I have to clear 3 monsters anyway, so I didn't need... I'll shuffle them here, so you don't think I'm like, oh, he's fighting the cheapest monster first, so we can shuffle these up for sure. And then we're going to get some combat. So let's get centered, front and centered in our fight, and let's see what's happening. First, we're going to be fighting a vampire fledgling, then we'll be fighting a Draugr, and then we'll be fighting a flamethrower trap. Okay, the flamethrower trap kicks off first because it's a trap. Yuck. So not too... I'll have to deal with what happens here. So this kicks off first. Yes. Traps. Traps always spring first with that trap symbol. And you'll know that it's a trap because right here, that's the trap symbol. And even if it's here, it goes off first. If it's here, it goes off first. And guess what happens if it's here? It goes off last. No, I'm kidding. It goes off first. So I'm going to have to deal with this trap first. Okay, well, let's see. Traps. Because I don't remember every single thing of every single game I've ever played. So let's talk about traps. You know what this game could benefit from? An index! It'd be great! It'd be great if there was an index. And usually I'd just go from the back because that's where the stuff runs through. Final blow, potions, critical injury, escaping, special actions, healing, summoning. It's a good rule book. It's just, it needs an index. Traps. The characters will find more than monsters enemies during their adventures. They will also face rooms plagued with deadly traps. When a player or a group of players faces a trap enemy, they will fight it in the same way they would resolve any combat situation. The main difference is that instead of sneaking, the first player in the combat may choose to try to disarm the trap by rolling a lock-picking skill test. The skill test works the same way as the sneak skill test. If the player attempting to disarm the trap fails their roll, the trap will immediately activate, dealing the damage effect to the players who attempted to deactivate it. Once this is resolved, the next player will try to disarm the trap, and so on and so forth. So let's talk about sneaking, so that you can kind of understand how this stuff's going to work. It's a long raid, buckle up. So some characters have the tendency to sneak upon the enemies. This can be a very powerful strategy capable of ending. Sneaking works like any regular skill test with a difficulty indicated in the encounter. After the sneak encounter, the player rolls 3 skill test dice, plus 1 additional die for every sneak they have in their equipped items or skills. So I don't have any, if you look here at the bottom, I don't have anything that helps with disarming trap, with lockpicking. So if I did, it would be cool. But I don't. So I'm just going to go back to rolling my 3 dice to see if I can get, as you can see here, 2 successes of those to be able to lockpick this trap. If I don't, I'm going to get burned, and that's going to happen to me. So let's hope that doesn't happen, and let's try to disarm this bad boy by rolling 3 dice. Oh, yay. Can I push during sneak? I think I can push during sneaks. Which I should be able to, because it's just like combat. So there's 2 exceptions to sneak. Players wearing heavy armor cannot sneak. I'm not. Sneak cannot be used to perform combat actions for spells. I get you. But I can push to do it, right? A player cannot... Oh, wait a minute. A player cannot spend energy to push when attempting to sneak in combat. If the skill test is passed, the player selects 1 attack from any of the available combats and then does it. Players cannot spend energy or magic to push when rolling for sneaking or disarming a trap. Wah, wah, wah. So I'm going to get busted. So I get hit, and I need to look up what that symbol means. It's been a minute. I cannot remember. This is why the book is here to help you. All players affected. Okay, so every player is going to take 3. Oh, do I have any shielding for that? I don't. Look at this. This is awful. If I succeeded, I would have gotten 3 gold. But I didn't, so I'm going to take 3 damage instead. For somebody who only has, so 1, 2, 3, oof. Oh, you just saw me move that down. So basically, I started, my health is there. So 1, 2, 3. Oof. Wow, it's a one-time try and I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead, everybody. Just like that. I failed. What do you say? There he is. Crisis averted. We came here to watch you fail, Canje. Alright, so we can't push during that, and that's over. So that is done. We did not win against this lovely trap, so this is out of the way. But we've got 2 enemies. Okay, let's talk about combat. So I'm going to hold this card up so you can see what they are. This is an undead enemy. It's a vampire fledgling. I could try to sneak on it. If I try to sneak on it, I will gain 3. Sorry, I have to get 3 successes on a 3-die roll. Not likely. If it uses its drain ability, it's going to heal itself 1. It's going to heal itself for 1, just up to its max. How do you know what its max is? Right over here on this side. All right, combat is weird, and I'm holding this up so you can see. So basically, I'm going to roll the red die, which will determine what it's going to do. This is its health. So basically, I'm going to grab a pink die, and I'm going to put it here. Now, here's how combat works. And I get to select my weapon too, so I will be using the Marauder's sword for sure. Okay. Here's how this works. Hey, Pickle, how's it going? With combat, color matters, okay? Sounds kind of jacked up, but color matters. If I was attacking, if this weapon that I'm about to use on this guy had, let's say I'm going to use slash, and let's say slash wasn't red, it was pink, then what would happen is you would subtract the number of his health that he is currently at. So right now it's at 4, and you would subtract that from my hit, which on this one it would be 5. So 5 minus 4 is 1, and that's how much damage I would do. So if you match color, it's bad. It is always bad. If you don't, what you want to do is not match color. So I have this weapon on the Murash's sword because I'm going to spend 2 energy to swing at this dude to do 5 red damage. If I hit him, I kill him straight out because it'll take 5 straight off. So remember. Match. Match color, bad. Always don't match color. So, there we go. The enemies always go first. So this is an enemy I'm going to face, but I'm going to leave that there. So the enemy always goes first. So he's going to roll a red die to see what he does to me. I might have to defend. Because I'm down to almost to critical health. So he rolls an axe. Well, on his axe is swing. Awesome. He does hit me because once again, he doesn't match. So he's doing 2 red. Do I have anything? I can parry that, foregoing my turn to try to block it, to parry, right? We have this ability on every single card that you have. Let's zoom in here. I always got to go center for zoom. I'm sorry. So here, you see I can spend 1 energy to parry. If I do that, I negate all damage. Every effect that would hit me, I negate it. So I think I probably should. Well, he would take me to critical, and then I could try to parry the next one. If I could hit him. I think, or should I parry it now? I could combat round heal for 1, and then try to take him on again. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 1 energy to try to parry that blow. So on my parry, I'm going to roll 3 dice, and I need to roll 2 successes. 2 of the circles. 2 of the circles are needed for me to live. I can push, which I'm definitely going to do. So I'm going to spend 1 energy to push to add another die. There we go. So I spent 1 more energy to push to add another die, and then I rolled it, and I got what I needed, and he doesn't hit me at all, and that's the end of the round. Well, once per round, I can use this, which I will. I'm going to spend, down here on my sheet, I have 2 plants. I'm going to spend those 2 plants to heal 1. And then we're gonna try this one more again. So cool. Let's see what he's doing. Yes! So he rolled the flame, but he has no flame symbols. He just has an axe, a skull, and a lightning bolt. So he's not doing anything. Oh, but I am. So I'm gonna slash him using 2 energy. And I need to keep switching here so you can see. So I'm gonna use 2 energy, 1, 2. To attack him for a full-on 5 damage to see if we can kill him. I just need to roll 2 circles. Ha-ha! So I roll 2 circles. I am doing So I'm doing my slash, 2 energy, slash, 2 circles I needed to do 5 red. Well, guess what? You ain't got no red, fool. So he is dead. I wiped him out in 1 blow. So he is defeated. And then we go to the next fight. Well, this lovely gentleman has red energy. So he's coming. There's Draugr right here. I could eat damage with stamina, but I don't want to. But I can, Scholar, you're right. I just didn't want to at the time. So I could try to sneak past him, which I'm going to try to do, so he doesn't go first. And if I'm able to sneak past him and get 2 successes, I get to attack him first. Yay. So he has 3. If I attack him with 5, it'll just do 2 damage, and then I just have to hit him 1 more time to kill him. So I'm going to try this sneak and see if I can do it. I just need 2 circles. 2 circles. Yes! Oh, pow, pow, pow. So, when you hit with 2 circles, you can look at any weapon you want. Any weapon you want, and you can automatically hit him with it. So let me read the proper verbiage, because someone's going to say, not any weapon, Canje. You have to be very specific. So I will read exactly what it means. So it says, sneaking works like a regular skill test with the difficulty indicated by the encounter. The player roll 3 skill test dice, plus 1 additional die for every sneak they have in their equipped items. I had 1, so I should have actually rolled 1 more. And it says, a player can spend to push when attempting to sneak. If the test is passed, the player selects 1 attack from any of their available combat actions, pays the energy cost, and applies the damage directly without rolling any additional tests. Hoo-ha. Hoo-ha-ha-ha. So what can I hit you with? Well, let's see. I got Spark that would do 2 damage to you. And then I just have to hit you 1 time, and that could work. I could use magic damage to beat you. Yeah, that could work. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit you with Spark. I'm going to hit you with Spark. And did it say I have to spend the energy to do it? The magic energy? I think I might have to spend the magic energy. Sorry, this is what it's like to to play a board game with anybody in the world. So let's see. If it passes, the player selects 1 attack from any of the available combat actions, pays the cost in energy, and applies the damage directly without rolling. Okay, so pays the cost in energy, not magic. So I would have to pay 2 energy on this. I don't have it. So I think methinks I'm gonna mess him up again in Stone Saga. No. I think I could just do 1 damage, because that's all I can afford. So it's not like I could throw at it. I have to pay it in energy for the sneak, and I only have 1 energy left, which is awful. And the only thing I really got that spends 1 is just this 1, so I could just hit him for 1. So I'll do that, hit him for 1, spending that energy. I am out of energy. And then we go into combat round. They are busted. It's the faith y'all have in me that keeps me going. So I just need... I honestly just need like 1 more. I can't dodge, so I might have to just rest and take the hit. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rest and take the hit. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's gonna do an axe, which does nothing because he has swords and skulls. Sweet. And I rest, and when I rest, my character says down here, when I rest, I get 2 energy and 2 magic. So I'm good. All right. Next round. Let's see what you do. Yes, nothing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend both of my energy. Well, that's all I really can do, right? Yeah, so I'm going to spend both my energy to swing at you. Ah, 1-2, got him. So it would. All right. So the reason why I did it with this weapon is because I want y'all to see how this is supposed to work. So I did the slash with the 5 damage, right? So I got 5 damage. He's got 2 health left, but it's red. I'm hitting with red. So 5 minus 2 is 3. So I would just knock 3 off, which in turn kills him. So he dies anyway. That's the reason why I wanted to show y'all that. So we've completed our quest. We've doled out to this. We took a lot of damage. Lot of damage. So what we get at the end of questing, that's not a thing because we failed that, is we get to look here. And we always get what's in the circle. So we get 1, 2 experience. 2 experience. So 1, 2 experience. And then you can choose 1. If there's more than 1 here you see there's 2, and here you see there's 1. If there's 1 here, then you just get that. So we would get that stone. We get that stone item, the stone mineral that we get. So that's for that. Then on here, we can either choose a crystal or a basic item. A crystal or a basic item. Do not get both of these when you play solo. It is wrong. You only get one of them. So I will get the basic item. So you go over to the basic item deck, and you know it's the basic item deck because when you look on it, it says B for you being for your basic. It just says B on it. So we'll come over here, we'll shuffle this deck, and randomly draw. See what we get. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I will shuffle the decks as I start using them so you don't watch me shuffle a bunch of decks the entire thing. Alright. So we're going to grab a basic item. What did we get? Well, we got some apprentice robes. You can enchant this item up to 3 times. It gives me 1 shielding against that. When we enchant, we can enchant with one crystal will enchant it, which we'll talk about. Or we can sell that bad boy for some 5 gold. So that is in our inventory as well. And then we discard this foolishness. And we clear our quest, which we did. And it says when we clear those, each player in the quest gains an advanced item. Sweet! So we did clear it. We were successful. And we go to the advanced deck, which you'll notice it'll say the A on it for I'm an amazing person. And we're going to give this, oh my gosh, and I think I just cut myself. I did. Sweet. I can't. I'm hurting myself live on stream, people. It's not bleeding. I'm fine. I'll be all right. So shuffle these up. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And then let's see what our top card is. Oh, it is bleeding. Yeah, I'll be all right. All right, so then we're going to get a silver sword. Ooh, it's a one-handed sword, too. Yes, yes, yes. It's one-handed. We could spend 2 energy to slash, but look at that. We need a triangle to be able to do 4 damage, where the other one we needed 2 circles. So a little bit of chance here, but a little bit of difference in attacking. Pretty cool. I think I might hang on to this bad boy. So how much items do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, and then our fist is 4. So our backpack slot is full. All right. So we have defeated this lovely, lovely thing. We've successfully defeated it. And we will put this in the discard. Get rid of that. And we're good. Hey, Dom, what's going on? All right. So that ends our turn. Next round. Flip, flip. We've got Contract on Cultists. It's another world quest. So I'll probably hold it up here. It's better to read. The Black Sacrament has been performed. A group of cultists must die. The Brotherhood demands it. This must be the cultist that likes pepperoni. Pineapple on pizza. This must be the cultists that like pineapple on pizza. They must be eliminated. We must kill them all. Two threats coming out, and this is going to be a quest in Falkreath. So, the pineapple on pizza cult strikes again. We'll go to Falkreath, which is down here. That is what it's going to get that. Alright, so, and 2 threat has to come out. Well, we'll put 1 here and then 1 on this one. Be good. Okay. Alright, new round. I'm going right here to Windhelm to get rid of this foolishness. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, we're good. So, let's see what we're dealing with, because we're going to get rid of those. Alright. I drag my feet around the new Gris Corner Club, looking as desperate and lost as I can. Most Dwemer ignore me. I walk around the place asking people about Moiva Karnai, as if I had business with her. A patron there points at a room on the 3rd floor. I try to pry the door open, so I'm going to try to break into the room. Oh, no, you didn't! No, they're not. No, they're not. It's heresy. It's straight up heresy. Alright, so let me get my experience and my aura in the slot here. Okay. So, break into the room. 3, and that thing that you can barely make out is red for lockpicking. I don't have it to add a die, so I'm just going to roll 3. I need 1 triangle to be successful. Oh, and these are supposed to get reset. My health and my energy and my magic all get reset after combat. Always, always, always. Let's do it. Ho ho ho! Yeah. So that's a success right there. So we succeeded. I slip in the room and close the door behind me. Gain 2 experience. I'm at 6. 1 more and I get to level up. So I gain 2 experience and 1 advanced treasure. I'm heading out. Good luck. Alright, Kate. Take care. I find a ring of protection, which gives me a 1 shield. Man, that's a lot of money. But it's a ring slot that I get to use and I can upgrade it with 3. So I've got a ring. I'm actually going to put that ring on right now. Okay, and then it says for us to place one of these bad boys in Solitude. And then let's see what it says. The room is in disarray. Moiva Karnai has documents, pieces of armor, and weapons scattered all over the place. I shuffle through them until I find a compromising letter. Go to pull 180. Woohoo! So I succeeded that. I'm going to get rid of this card and the threat tokens that were on it. Pull that. Put these to the side. We're going to pull card 180. So when we go here, remember the game had us pull out 180. So when we get there, in this, 180 is gone, so we would go to 181. 181's gone, so we go to 182. 182's gone, so we go to 183. Is this game difficult? It really isn't. Alright, so the Altmer, it could take 4 threat on it, and I'll put it up there in a sec to read. Evidence card. Moiva Karnai is definitely working for the Altmer. The organization has no right to operate in Skyrim. The High King needs to know about this urgently. Objective. Gather all players in Solitude, then flip all the evidence cards that you have over. So, we need to get the Solitude to kind of solve what's going on. Alright. Cool. So that is our next mission that is in Solitude, which is there. So we've got as much as we need. Let's do it. Alright, so we need to get the Solitude. We'll have to pull a new event because our turn's over. But let me do some stuff. I'm in Windhelm, right? I could do a market action, but let me kind of do some equipping while I'm here. I think I'm going to pull this. And I need to be a little bit more versatile, so I'm going to put the silver sword and the spark out into play. Fists don't count as a weapon, a backpack slot, so I have 3 things in here. Iron sword, Marash's weapon, and that. So I have 3 things in my bag. Do I want to switch out my ragged robes for the apprentice robes? It gives me a dodge capability. I think but I lose sneak. I lose 1 sneak, which means if I go to sneak, I would roll an extra die. Here, I won't. I won't switch that out. I want to keep the sneak up just in case. I got 3 items in my bag. Okay. Anything else I want to do? I can't level because I've got 6 experience and I just need 1 more. Let's pull a new event. A call to arms. This is a world quest. The companions are looking for new members to join their ranks. Can you prove yourself worthy? There is a quest in Whiterun, which is... Where is Whiterun? It's somewhere right here, where I started. There's a quest there in Whiterun, and it's to test your might. Mortal Kombat. All right, so I'll roll 3 dice, plus one-handed or two-handed or archery, and in 2 successes, I can get something pretty cool. And we get 2 threats somewhere. Well, I'll put 1 here. I'll put 1 there, and I'll put 1 here. Okay, so we need to get to Solitude, and we ain't got no money. I'm in Windhelm, so in these cities, I can actually perform an action, then move, right? So let's see, just making sure my actions are right here. So each player may move up to 4 spaces through the roads and map, or use carriages, which we're not going to use. Each player takes 1 turn. If you're in a stronghold, you may visit the market to buy, sell, craft, upgrade, enchant, or buy stuff. This doesn't count as a turn action. It's a good idea to do any of this, and I think I will. It says it doesn't count as a turn action. So we are in Windhelm. All right. So we're going to do a market action. So what does that mean? We're going to come over here and look at this chart. Rules question, can you put that threat on the locations in the upper right of the board? You can, but it causes problems though, Locator. Here's why you wouldn't want to. So just pull up your question so we can go through it. So rules question, can you do that? If you do that, what happens is it becomes the city that you put it in becomes unstable. If it becomes unstable, the market there becomes inaccessible. If you get 2 on there, the markets close, and you have to spend 5 gold to be able to buy anything, or the city closes. And if 3 go on there, then the city's in riot, and that means that at every turn I will have to add a threat to something. So if you can push this if you want to add threat to it if you want to. I found that if I do that, it made the game it's the worst option for me, but I've heard a lot of people saying that they do that and then they could just deal with trying to remove it when they get to it. All right, so market action we can do for free. Hopefully that answers your question. Market action, stronghold. Let's see. And there are cards in the game, like some of the event cards put threat on specific locations, which is really, really rough. I just saw it on that page. I'm going to need to get my sticky tabs for this because there's no index. So let's see. Rewards, ending combat, fighting multiple, dungeon explorations, narrative, completing a dungeon, level up, not leveling up, upgrading and enchanting. I don't want to do that just yet. Basically, what I can do in the market action is this. And let me show you what it is. I can sell items. So I'm in Windhelm. I can buy a a might market. I can look at the might market deck and buy the top card off of there, reveal it, and buy it if I want to. Fusro Da! I can get a I can look at the shadow market, or if I sell an item, I'm gonna get +1 gold for it. Hey Steve, I got a question for you. I can't find the market stuff in here. So I need your help. When I sell an item, do I get full price or half price? That was the only thing I can't remember. I can't remember that. I can't find in the book. Visiting the market. Look at that. When a player decides to visit the market, full price. When a player decides to visit the market, they first need to check which items are sold in that stronghold. The stronghold charts on the top right of the game board shows which decks can be accessed from stronghold. The players choose one deck, pay 1 gold, and draw 1 card. If the player has speech skill, they may draw an additional card. If the player wants to browse the market further, they pay an additional gold to see another card. There's no limit to the number of gold that you can do or draw, blah, blah, blah. Selling items. Items are sold for the price shown on the card. So I'm going to sell some stuff to get some money. I'm definitely going to sell the iron sword to get 2 gold. And I'm going to sell these apprentice robes to get 5. I'm going to do that. I want to sell this ring. I really, really want to sell this ring because it's 14 gold. But I get +1 gold for everything I sell. So that's going to be 6, and that's going to be 3. So I'm going to get some nice money. So I get 8. 7 and 8. So I get 8 gold, which are super tiny, which I'll fix that when we continue to play. Because, you know, I don't like how that goes. So cha-ching, full price. So I sell these items, they're gone. I'll go back to the equipment deck. And then I get to choose. So there is a might. So this is the might deck. As you can see, it's got the symbol on it, all right? It's probably a little blurry. Let me put it up here so you can see it a little better. I know the board's beautiful, but I need you to focus on the cards. I know the board. There we go. So this is the might deck because it has that symbol on it. So we can either pull from there, that here, or the shadow deck, which has this lovely imprint of a snake on it because, you know, why not? So we will shuffle those. Put that there. So we can shop from there because of Windhelm. Now, I got 8 gold. I can spend 1 gold to reveal a card from a deck. I'm gonna maybe I should sell. I really want this Ring of Protection. I really like. Really like it. I'm gonna hang on to it. So I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna spend 1 gold to reveal a might deck card. And I think I shuffled these, but let me give it another shuffle just in case we shuffle for shenanigans on this channel. Yes, I'm going to sleeve these, but I need a proper storage solution because the storage solution here leaves a lot to be desired. I've pulled the glass shield. Now look at that. I can block an attack, or I could do protect. Take another player's damage. And it blocks 2 red and 2 heavy and 1 light. That's what that is. And it costs 7 gold. Wow. I've got 7 gold. Interesting. That's interesting. That is so interesting. I can buy that. I can always sell it back for the price if I need to, and then I can equip that over Spark. And I can block with it. And it can also take some of the damage off me. I think I'm gonna buy that. I think I'm gonna spend. Did you get my Oh, Matt. Okay. Hey, so I'm gonna spend the 7 gold, which is my leftover, to buy it. Mooha. Mooha. And I'm gonna equip that bad boy. Spark's coming off. I'll put Spark on if I need to, but I've got my shield. Now I've got my shield and that, and I've got some decent protection. These decks will go back, and since that doesn't count as an action, I get to move. So where am I gonna go? Well, I could go to Whiterun, but I need experience. I need to get the Solitude. So what's the fastest way to get the Solitude? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Or I could have spent gold to get there, so it'd have been like 1, 2, 3, 4 gold. Or 1 to get there. You can basically you could take carriages to by spending 1 gold for every stronghold you pass through. You pay 1 gold and then you get there. So if I didn't buy that shield, or if it was something I didn't want, I would have spent the gold to travel, and it would have been following along the road. 1, 2 gold would have got me the Solitude. But I got to take the long way. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't seem fun. So I'm just looking for like the shortest path right now. Making jambalaya? What are you talking about? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can stop here, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll get there in 2 rounds. So I could get there in 2 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't want to fight anything. What would I fight? I'd fight an undead and a humanoid. Sure. Let's do it. So we stop at I could stop at a forest location so y'all could see the forest deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It'll take too long. 4. Yeah, let's go. Let's do some fighting. So we stop there. Then we have to consult our lovely, lovely chart. So we have to take on an undead and a human. So what we're going to do is, remember those lovely zeros that we grabbed? Oop. We're going to shuffle them. And we're going to deal... Ooh, I'm blurry. Come on back. Yes, send me the video. I have no idea what you're talking about. Why is this going full blur? Come back. Here we go. Okay. So we'll shuffle these up. And Steve, please let me know if I'm doing this wrong. We'll shuffle these up. And then I have to deal with one of those. And one of the top 3. 1, 2, 3 of these. Shuffle these up. And I'll deal with you. Okay. Who are we fighting? Well, we're going to be fighting a bear trap. Oh, God. Oh, what is happening? What? Who did this? Woo! I'm gonna die. All right. So let's do this. I said I wanted to fight something. I didn't say I wanted to die. Well, I got a shield that should be able to help me a little bit. You don't necessarily take one of the top 3. If it's your first fight, it doesn't matter, but you do just draw the top card. Okay. So should I be... So once I discard the one... It wasn't my first fight. It was my... This is my second. So if it's my second fight, I did one of the missions where I cleared 3, which was the 3 undead. So would I be fighting a level 1 undead right now then? Is that how it works? So I'm curious, because if that's the case, I'll pull the 3 off top and pull a level 1 instead of the flame trap, but I do have to deal with the bear trap. So should I be fighting a level 1 right now? Is that how it works? Because I've already done all 3 of the undead. Steve helps me with the rules because he loves the rule book. Let's deal with the bear trap while he responds. So what do I need? I need 2 circles. Jesus. You don't know what you're fighting. After every fight, you take the next card and shuffle the discard and put them all back on top. Yeah, I did that. Yep, so I did it right. This horrible thing is happening because I did it correctly. Okay, so a bear trap clamp is coming down on me. Ah! I disarmed it, and I helped. So it needed 2 circles. Done and done. 1 gold coming my way. Next up is the flame trap. All right, so let's talk about what's about to happen to me. So it's going to deal 3 damage to me. However, because I'm smart, I got a lovely, lovely glass shield that blocks 2 red damage because it would do 3 red damage. So 3 minus 2 is 1, so it's only doing 1 damage to me. Yay. And since I did not get this, and it went off and then it's discarded, I do, because, yes, it went off, it's done. But I did succeed on this, I do get 1 gold. And we'll put these in their respective discard piles. Over here and over here. And I'm going to get 1 gold for my troubles. Oh, trap isn't done? Do I have to fight it? Do I have to fight the traps? Ooh. You keep engaging it until it is disarmed. Oh, really? Oh my god, why? All right. So, I disarmed that one. That one did 1 damage to me. So, let's spend an energy. That was 1 energy. Let's spend an energy. I can't push with traps. So it would hit me again for 1. I could die because of this. Then it has every symbol, so it's going to hit me again for 1. Oh my god! It says that I can't push on traps. So then it's going to hit me again. Oh, blank miss, so it doesn't do anything. There we go. I beat it. So I would get the 3 gold for that too. I almost died because the trap kept blowing up in my face. Oh, you only lockpick once, but I could push if I wanted to. It's okay. We're fine. We did it. It's over. It is over. I never have to look at that card again until I reshuffle the deck and it happens. All right. After that, it's normal fights using equipment and you can push. Okay, cool. Thanks for telling me. Yes, thank you. So that's an awful thing that happened in the forest that we will never speak of again. All right, so that ends the round. Here we go. What are we doing? All right. Next question, Steve. And it's probably in the rule book. The next question. I usually ask them for a ton of stuff. Is it when a card overflows on threat or reaches this threat threshold that you fail? I think it can only reach because something terrible is about to happen. So I think it's only if it overflows on its threat. The number of threat tokens that can accept before being failed. Note that the threat counter only appears on the front of the card. Quest cards that are flip completed do not accept threat cards. At the bottom of so it says most cards also have a threat counter. Reaching the limit fails. I just failed 2. Oh wait, no, 1, 2. Yep, I failed 2. Let's see what happens in the world. So, conspiracy. There are forces working against you. Place a threat token on each quest, then discard this card. So, let's see. We're going to put 1 on you. 1 on you, which means which means you fail, and 1 on you, which means you fail. So you failed. So basically, place a Daedra token on a forest space in Falkreath. Dragon. No, I don't want to fight that. There you go. That is one of these tokens. And so we're going to place one in a forest in Falkreath. So this falls off. The forest is there. So it's going to go there. And then this one Yay! Degrade Whiterun and discard this card and get rid of this card. So Whiterun degrades. The Whiterun is now unstable and the market is inaccessible. What happens in the forest stays in the forest. Yuck. This is gonna go to discard. Okay, big fun, big fun, big fun. Thank you so much, you stupid card. Well, let's get to where we're getting to. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the Solitude. So gather all players in Solitude, then flip this card and any other evidence card you have over. We flip this card over, and it says, gain 2 experience. 1, 2. That puts us at what we need to level up. If there are at least 2 tokens next to Solitude, which there are, go to 210 and read it out loud. Right. You listen to the High King. The Thalmor shouldn't be operating in my kingdom. But you don't know, do you? The war is over. The Dominion and the Empire have signed an armistice. The Blades have been disbanded. I have granted you an audience out of respect, but you must leave my palace immediately. Take this, and may Talos watch over you. The High King gives you a sack of septums. Find a place to hide. A storm is coming your way. Flip this card. Each player gains 5 gold. Chapter 1 is complete. We're going to keep going. We're keeping going, people. Chapter 1 is complete. Place all cards and surplus tokens in a different save bag for each player. Oh, we're not done. We're on Chapter 2. So we're going to be... So this comes out. We haven't gotten to that yet. We clear this off, and we're going to Chapter 2. And the Daedra, I think, stay on the board. This failed horribly. So let's do that. Yeah, the game was quick after a while. Oh my gosh, and I was cheating myself. Hey everybody, I messed up. I messed up because I was drawing an event every stinking turn instead of doing this, even though I said this at the beginning. That throws me off. But it's all good. We got where we needed to get to, and we are going to Chapter 2. So this is Chapter 2. Let's go through what Chapter 2 does. So let's continue our story. Yep, I made the game harder on myself. Yay, that's what I love to do. Everybody's like, oh, his playthrough's garbage. He made the game harder on himself. Chapter 2. Campaign 1, Chapter 2. The Blades find themselves targeted by a dark conspiracy across Skyrim, led by a Khajiit named Moiva Karnai. The Great War ends, and the Thalmor gain access to the province, putting the Blades' lives in jeopardy. Remove all threat from cards and the Stronghold chart. Shuffle the campaign Chapter 2 event cards with the cards left over from the last campaign. Alright, so we got campaign event cards 1, 2, 3. And these. Alright, so it says what? Shuffle the Campaign 1, Chapter 2 event cards with the event cards left over from the last chapter and place them on the event deck. So I believe the discard stays the discard. I believe. Place the Ulfric's Militia token on East March. This token doesn't go onto any specific space on the game board. Instead, it is placed on the empty space between the roads on the hold it's occupying. This token represents the army Ulfric Stormcloak. Stormcloak is leading to liberate Marquette from King Madak and the Reachmen. So big things are happening in the world. So we put these there. Remember, this is an ongoing story. So that goes there. We will move this, and it's going to East March, which is here in the center. Okay. This is now replaced with this. So this is our new stuff that we're going to be fighting, that we're going to be running around to. 213 to begin playing, and for special rules, place all player figures in Solitude and pull some cards. Alright, so let's do this in order. 213. We're going through it, people. We are going through it. Kindling in the fire. The war is over. The Emperor signs the White Gold Concord, banning the worship of Talos across Tamriel and disbanding the Blades. Meanwhile, in Skyrim, Ulfric Stormcloak marches with his militia towards Markarth, set on defeating King Madanach of the Reachmen. The Jarl of Markarth has promised Ulfric to make the stronghold a safe haven for Talos worshippers in Skyrim if he succeeds. The Blades will need to find allies in different parts of Skyrim if they want to survive. Okay. Special rules. Ulfric's militia's path is going to be East March. Let me pull this off so we can point this out as we go. Is going to be East March, Winterhold, the Pale, Whiterun, and then the Reach. Turn in 5 gold to access a hold with the Ulfric Militia token on it. Okay, so that's what we have to do. If a main quest reaches its threshold token limit, the chapter is lost, and we pull a specific card. Okay, so we're starting there. We really don't have a quest yet. Place all player figures in Solitude, and then pull cards 184 to 187. Seven, 6, 5, and 4. Gotta go prep. Good luck. All right, Steve. Thanks so much. So grab these. Read the titles. It says read the titles of the cards out loud and allow each player to select one. Get rid of the rest. So the titles are the Reachmen, Ulfric's Militia, the Blackbriar's Family, and Cannibals. So we get to pick which one. So now we get to pick what we want to do. So for the Reachmen, we need to get to a forest space in the Reach, which I think defends the king. Ulfric's Militia, any space in the same hold as Ulfric's Militia. Not too bad. The Blackbriar's Family is in Riften. And Cannibals, we need to clear 374. So that means that would pull 374 out on the board somewhere, and we have to clear it. It's basically in the Reach. Where's the Reach? Here, in a cave. We come here and we have to clear card 374, and if we defeat it, we deal with the Cannibals. I don't want to go all the way to Riften. That's work. So Riften's out. Let's see. Then we could do a space in the Reach, the Reachmen. This is a hard one because I need to have sneak. I have sneak. I'm about to level up and get one-handed, so I'll roll 5 dice, but I need 3. Ooh, this might be interesting to do. I'm going to do Ulfric's Militia. This might be really hard, but we're going to try it. So, Ulfric Stormcloak, a young and ambitious soldier from each march, is gathering a small army to retake Markarth. So, basically, we need to put a quest token. I'm not done reading this yet. We're going to be putting a quest token wherever he is. And we need to do a lot to deal with this. This is going to be fun. All right, so we're going to do that. And we're going to do that. And we've got fun stuff to do. Okay, so I'm going to actually level up. So I'm going to spend 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 experience. So I'm going to spend that to level up. When you level up, you get to choose a keyword. I'm choosing one-handed because I want my ability. So you get to choose a keyword, which is that. I don't know if you'll be able to see it all. It's super tiny, so yay. But that keyword, I'm going to read you what it says. So one-handed says, when performing skill tests with this skill, roll an additional die. And I get my lovely ability now. That is, after learning one-handed, add 1 damage to basically any attack. So I slot in this slot here. If you can see, I just put it in that slot there. So if I'm testing one-handed, I get to add a die. I got sneak 1, which will let me do that. And one-handed says on my weapons here, I get to add 1 to the attack. So basically, when I spend 2 to slash, it's not going to be a 4, it's going to be a 5. Ooh-ah. Hey, Steph, what's going on? So that is what that is. Also, we get to upgrade. And what that means is we get to choose one of these skills, and we get to push it up 1. Well, there's a lot of pushing that I'm going to need to do. Gotta use my box cutter to do this because this is also a very hard thing to do. Pop that up, and you can actually pop it up and then move it. I always turn it the wrong direction. And move it in like that, which lets this move up 1. That's your level up. Ta-da! You leveled up. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. How do I finish a chapter? The cards. The cards tell you you finished, Dom. The cards tell you you finished. So this guy's still hanging around, which isn't cool. But we got to get here. I got some pretty good money. I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm in Solitude. I can buy stuff. How much would it cost me to get close? To get to the Reach, the city of the Reach is Windhelm. So let's find out how much gold it would take me to get the Windhelm to just start this. I know I got to pull an event, but I'm thinking before I do that. So 1, 2, 2. I'm following the paths. Actually, no, the path goes around here. 1. 2. It would take me 2 gold to get there. Okay. Let's do a market action. Because I want to burn a hole in my pocket. So basically the market action's up here. It says Solitude. This I'm not leaning across. Solitude. There is might. There is oh my gosh. Brain. There's might, there's shadow, and there's sorcery. And if we sell anything, we get +1 gold for it. So we're not going to do it yet, but after we pull the event card, we could do that and pull from any of those decks. I honestly like my weapons, but I need better armor. So hopefully I'll pull from might and get some nice armor. That'll still have sneak on it, but we will see. All right. Okay. Let's kick this thing. You need to hole punch aside to make that easier to remove. Most likely. Most likely. Alright, so I'm just shuffling these. No shenanigans. Shuffling up the events pretty decently, and let's see what happens. Skyrim is under siege! The Rise of the Vampires. Place 2 vampire tokens on 4 spaces on the game board. So whichever 4 spaces we want to. We're going to place... Nope, that's a dragon. We're going to place 2 vampires. There we go. On any 4 space. Put one up here. And we'll put one right here. Why not? And it just says vampire in it. They're super tiny. So on 4 spaces on the game board, move every vampire token on the game board 1 space towards the closest stronghold. Uh-oh. You'll move here. You'll move here. Well, Solitude falls, that's not my problem. If a vampire token reaches a stronghold, degrade it and remove the token. Now, I need to add 2 threats. So there's no place else for them to go. And I move this token. And that token says that they move to Winterhold. Oh, they get closer. So they move here. Yep. That actually helps. Well, that makes it longer now because I have to do 1, 2, 3 to be able to do it. So 3 gold will get me where I need to go, which means I have 6 gold to spend at the store. Well, 5 gold to spend at the store. So that goes to discard. So I have 5 gold to spend at the store. Let's see if we can find some armor. I'm going to spend 1 gold. Actually, do I need to spend 5 gold here? To spend 5 gold to do something. Turn in 5 gold to access a hold with Ulfric. Oh, I can't because I need that 5 gold to access that hold. So I'm going to spend basically 8 gold to continue this quest. So it's going to be 1. So I'm using a carriage. 1, 2, 3. And let's make sure that I'm using the carriage properly. A carriage return. Y'all know that's funny. If you start your turn in any stronghold, instead of moving normally, you may move to any other stronghold, paying 1 gold for each hold you cross. No need to follow roads. Take any path you want. Use a carriage counts as all your movement for a game turn. So I'm going here, and I have to spend 5 gold to access a hold with Ulfric on it. So I just spent 8 gold to get there, and I'm about to do this thing. So let's do the thing. So it says, he receives me in his tent and listens to my problem. I've had problems with the Thalmor in the past. If they find out I'm helping you, we'll be in trouble. That man over there, Finar, secretly works for them. Make sure he keeps quiet forever, and we'll talk. So, I need to roll, and let's do the zoom in. Been trying to get better at doing the zooms for y'all. So, let's see. We need to shut this guy up. Okay, so we're going to roll 3 dice, plus sneak, which I do have, plus one-handed, which I do have. I can push. I've got 1 metal to push with, and I need 3 triangles. I got 1. I have failed this. I failed this horribly. Because I got 1 to push with. I could spend this to push, but I don't. But that'll just. Let's say even if I get it, that's just 2. And I need 3. So I failed. Let's see what happens when we fail. Fenrir catches me before I can slit his throat. I've been made. He attacks me and then runs away. By becoming his partner in crime, I've earned Ulfric Stormcloak's trust. I've heard some noise among my contacts. One of your people is talking to the Thalmor. You've been betrayed. I recommend you find the traitor before anybody else dies. I can either A, try and meet with Morash the Mountain, or B, find Cerulean the Hunter. So see, there's even consequences for not being able to do the job, right? So I can either this time I'm gonna let y'all choose what you want me to do. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. And you let me know. Let's make this a D&D team sport. So, do you want me to go back to Marash the Mountain or talk to where to go? And we'll say either I'll just say option 1 or option 2. And ask the community. So you let me know where you want me to go. So I can get some water. Good gravy. Thank you, Zariel. Have fun. Good night. Thanks for joining. Ooh. So we're either going back to Marash the Mountain or we're going to Cerulean, which is option 2. All right, let's go ahead and close it out. End poll. Love that it doesn't show the results there. I believe I didn't see the results pop up for some. Let me go to here. Go on my phone because I didn't see it pop up there. Go to. This is a lovely app. Lovely, lovely app. Sad. And it does apps. Of course there's a commercial. Yeah, rookie mistake. I'll get it right. Should show it in the chat here. I think it was option 1. Okay, option 1. So we're going to talk to the mountain. All right, 188. So we'll pull 188. These 2 threat fall off of this. So 188, always knock twice. We have to go to Whiterun. So we're going to move this token to Whiterun. Right here in the center. Okay. We got to get to Whiterun. That ends our turn. See what happens next. I'll need to read it. Daedric Invasion. Move 1 Daedra token towards the nearest stronghold. If it reaches a stronghold, degrade it and remove the token. If there are no Daedra tokens on the board, place 1. There is one right here. The closest stronghold is Falkreath, so it'll move there. And then I get 2 more threat to throw on this card and discard. Fun times. Okay. I can get to Whiterun right now. I could, because I'm in a city, I could spend 1 gold. Boom. To get to Whiterun right now. Which I believe I'm going to do. Because I got 1 gold left. Let's get the story going. Spend 1 gold to boom. Whiterun. And then we'll engage Whiterun and see what happens. So it says, I knock on Marash's door, no answer. I knock once more, nothing. Fear starts creeping up my spine. Is he still alive? So I have to do a lockpick check. And I need 2 of those same symbols I needed before, but I'm only rolling 3 dice this time. So, oof. I got 1. It says plants I can push with, but I can't because I don't have any plants. I only have ore. So I failed. Well, this story's going downhill! I break yet another lockpick. I take a few steps back and charge. Lose one ore. I hate you for this. So I lose one ore. And I discard one card from the ally deck. It is gone. You don't know who it is, but it's gone. Why would you wake me in such a rude manner? What's the matter? I tell Morosh the Mountain of the existence of a traitor. Ah, yes, that's concerning. I'd suggest you look into Cerulean, the hunter. Never trusted him. Really? So option 1, Morosh sounded weird, almost guilty. I'll investigate him, or option 2, I'll investigate the untrusty Cerulean, the hunter. I think I'm going to investigate Morosh. He sounds weird. He gave me a sword, but he sounds weird. He's too helpful. Let's kill him. 196. We're going to 196. We're going to discard that nonsense. We're going to 196. I think we should kill him now, solve it out later. 196. We got a broken oath. It's impossible that Morosh the Mountain is the traitor. He gave up on being a blade to become an innkeeper in Morthal. Someone who gives up on his people so easily would have no qualms about revealing the location of his colleagues for coin. So maybe I just need to get lockpicking. That just needs to be a thing that I get. So we're going to Marthal. Marthal is right here. That's our next location for our story. That ends our day. We go there. We don't draw an event card. Let me not make the game harder. 1, 2, 3. So let's see what we're doing in Marthal. It's possible that Morosh the Mountain is the traitor. Oh, I already did that. I find the new owner of Morosh's inn. A set of keys from the back room hangs from her pocket. Let's try to lockpick. I'm going to get symbols I can't reach. So I don't have pickpocket. So let's see if we can do this test. What can I push with? A leaf. I don't have any leaves, so we fail. I managed to get the keys, but I almost managed to get caught. Lose all your gold. I don't have any. And we discard another buddy card. Later that night, I sneak into the back room of the inn and find a note. So I will discard 205, 206, and 207. 205 is gone. 206 and 207 are gone. And I'm going to pull 204. So 204, and this card is discarded. Alright, so 204, the Grandmaster's letter. The Grandmaster wants to see you in 2 days. A Blades meeting. There's a drawing underneath, an old Blades code. I'll have to interrupt my investigation to head towards the meeting. Flip this card. Leave this card beside the board. Add a clear token to this card. Every time another player is instructed to draw this card, add a new token to this card. When there are as many on this card as players, and the Ulfric militia is in the reach, we do this. So this looks like Quest's End right here. That's what that looks like. Something's going down. So I really have nothing to do until they move. Okay, so I need to just go exploring around until they get to the reach. They need to get to the reach. And then I get to, it says when there are, so I have 1 on here. And when the Ulfric Militia token is in the reach, 205 as a quest for all players. Okay. So that is pretty much my day. Let's go get some gold and some stuff because I'm tired of being bad at this. All right, so this will go back. I'll draw an event. An active event. So this active event is removed. This new one comes in. A Touch of Madness. Nightmares. When drawing an event, draw 2 cards and roll a die. On the symbol, we see what happens. Place the other one on top of the event deck. Place the other one on top of the event deck. When this card is discarded, discard this card and place 152 on top of the event deck. So you are going to move from Winterhold to the Pale. You need to go to Whiterun and the Reach next, and we got 2 terrible things that are coming out. Okay. All right. So I need to find some adventures. Actually, nothing goes on this. It doesn't have a top side symbol, so this is going on a city. We're gonna put one on Riften and one on Falkreath. How about that? Because we're super high up. Okay, so what do we want to do for our turn? I want to show you all these decks, so I'm gonna go do that. Let's see if we can get to a forest or do a town event. So let's do a town event. We're gonna go to, or I could fight that vampire. Let's fight the vampire. So we've got turns to burn. This is just my personal opinion, but if I am going to play a narrative game, I would rather read out of a book than an ancient library card catalog. An old lady flips through my cards for me. I get it. It's not for everybody, but it's a good story. And then free roam, like, once again, in free roam, there's no campaign. You just do quests and enjoy the game if you don't prefer the campaign. I think I'm going to go fight a vampire. This ought to be fun. I could die. And then after I fight the vampire, I'm going to go to a city location, do a city event, and then I'll do a forest event. Actually, I'll do a city event, then fight the vampire, then do a forest event. How about that? So 1, 2, we'll go to Solitude, and then we'll do a city event. So when you do a city event, you take the city event deck, shuffle it up, and then you draw one from here and resolve what it says. So you run into some quests in the city that could lead to other quests. Big fun. Big fun. All right, so what do we find? Jabakanar, Shadow Instructor. Did you feel that? Of course you didn't. Here, have your septums back. Be more careful next time. Huh. Gain 1 and then Shadow Training. Level up buying a Shadow skill. Turn in gold instead. What? Oh. Okay, so there we go. So let's do that. So you get Jabakanar. It says we'll gain 1 of our choice. So I'll gain a plant because I'm able, because that's what it seems like I can push with for the quest. Shadow Training. Level up buying a shadow skill. Turn in gold instead of experience. I don't have enough gold to level up. So basically, if I could level up, I would, but I can't. And then I pull quest card 54. There. So we get a new quest from whatever just happened. 354. Silent Charity Part 1. Jabakanar whispers, as if he was conspiring. I'm going to tell you a secret. I really think Mara is the best divine. There it is. I said it. I want to donate money to the temple, but nobody can find out my reputation. Sneak in and drop the money there in my stead. Gain 5 gold. I could spend it on that. I could. And then put... This is going to become a quest in the Rift. Where's the Rift? It's down here in a forest in the Rift. And that is a new side quest for me. And if I go there, I turn in some money, I roll some stuff, and see what happens. Okay. So that ends that. We go over here. So I don't have to do anything, but I said I was going to fight a vampire and then go to the woods. So let's fight a vampire and then go to the woods. So I'm going to go here and we're going to face off against this vampire. It is card 376. So 376. who we're going to fight. Oh my gosh. When I sleeve these cards, this will be a lot better. 376, where we face this Dunmer, which is a vampire. So let's see. He has, ooh, this guy's interesting. Check this guy out. So he's got 2 skills. He's got light armor, and I forgot what symbol that is. That symbol is magic. Magic armor. So he has magic armor and light armor. So I have to knock both of them down to defeat him. And he'll give me 2 experience if I beat him. So let's prepare for combat. Here. Get our stuff on the board. Alright, so the sneak, because I have sneak as an ability because of my ragged robes. So 3 plus 1 to sneak, and I just need 3 of those to attack him for free. Oh, and let me get the markers. So he has 5 magic armor. And he has 3 light armor. That's just awful. So that didn't happen. So no sneak attack. All right, let's see what's going to happen with the attack. How you attacking me? A flame. You're not attacking me. How am I going to attack you? You ask. I'm going to attack you with red. And I'm going to spend 2 energy to attack you with red. I roll 3 dice. And I just need 1. I got it. Boom. Got what I needed. So I guess you just what I needed. I'm doing slash. I'm doing 4 red. Now, here's the important part. I said no to each. Here's the important part of this. You can't split damage. You either spend it on one or you spend it on the other. You can't spend it on both. So I'm going to get rid of this yellow completely. 1, 2, gone. And there is no overflow. It just is what it is. Okay, because I know he can heal that with what's coming next. I don't want to deal with it. So now we go to the next round. Got a skull. He's going to drain. So that means he's going to do 3 magic damage to me. Well, I have nothing to defend against magic. So he's going to hit me for 3. Straight up. 1, 2, 3. Oof. He would heal 2 on his, but he's already at full, so he's fine. I could try to dodge that, actually. Instead of doing that, I could dodge it. Actually, yeah, I will. Instead of taking it, I'm going to choose to dodge it. Let's spend a round to see how this goes. So I'm going to use my glass shield to block. And I got what I needed, so nothing. He does nothing. And that's the end of my round. That would cost me 1 energy to do that. Cool. So then it is his turn. He's got the axe. He's hitting me for 4. I've got 2. That's better. I'll take that. I'll take that. I've got 1 sneak here. Ooh, did I do this right? I got one shield here. And 1 shield here, which is 2 on his 4. He just hits me for 2. So 1, 2, and then let's see if I can finish this guy off. So I'm going to spend 2, 1, 2 energy to attack. I got what I needed for the 4. So instead of 5, he goes down to 1 health. And then he is going to try and attack me again. Swords, he would do 4. That's okay. I'll take some of that action. He would hit me for 2. I could try to block it. I'll be out of energy. I'll have to rest. I think I'm gonna take it. I think I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the hit going down to 2, which puts me in a really bad place. But I'm going to shift my abilities, and I'm pulling Spark out, which costs magic now. So I'm going to spend an energy to swap out my sword for Spark. So instead of having my sword, I have Spark out. Then I'm going to use... one of my destruction spell to see if I can hit him. And I got it. Woohoo! So I hit him for 1 and I kill him. And he's dead. Yes. So we have defeated the vampire. We get 2 experience for beating him. And the vampire's dead. We remove the token. And we get 2 XP. I'll just get rid of the 1 and put a 3 on there. We got 3 XP total. Trying to level up. And that ends our day. Here's my renew library card fund. It's all yours. I need a new library. Thank you so much, Matthew. Thank you. So once combat's over, we heal back up to full on everything. And we are good. I will put back on my silver sword. Cool. Yeah, thank you, Matthew, for the donation. All right, so I'm not sure why it's not working. That's weird. It should have come up. Or maybe it did and I didn't hear it. Okay, but thank you so much. All right, so that ends my turn. It shifts back over. We have to draw an event. Let's see. This is a new active event. Scars of War. Displaced families roam Skyrim, begging the oh wait, it says when drawing an event, draw 2. Before this happens, roll a card, and it's a star, and then choose 1 to apply. So we'll either, they're both active events, so it's getting rid of this nonsense. That says when this card is discarded, get rid of this card and place 152 on top of the event deck. Okay. So we choose 1 of these. It's either, there it is. One that's more inclusive. Turn in 3 gold and gain 1 experience. This can only be done once per player per game. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll get rid of this. We're going to put this one up. This card is going to get removed from the game, and we're going to put 152 on top of the deck. 152 becomes the next event. Whatever that means. All right, so this one says, Displaced families, Scars of War. Displaced families roam Skyrim, begging the travelers for some charity. Turn in 3 gold to gain 1 experience. This can only be done once per player per game turn. So, and then we have to take care of 2. Well, I only have 1 side quest going, so I'll throw that on there. And now it is... Oh, and they move. They're moving from the Pale to Whiterun. So they move here. And then they move to the Reach next, then this thing triggers. So let's see what's going to happen. What am I going to do now? Oh, yes, I said I was going to a forest space to show you all that. So let's go in the Reach and do it. 1, 2. So we move on this forest space. And then we're going to shuffle the forest deck and draw and see what we encounter in the woods. So I want y'all to see as much of this game as you can. You see me do some combat. You see me fail a lot of tests. It's a lot of good stuff going on. So let's see what happens. So we're going to do a forest. Put this over. Onasha Misar, Dark Brotherhood member. A gift for the Night Mother. Do not fail her. Gain 1 of any resource. I'm going to get a plant. Thank you. And then Brotherhood Gossip. Roll. We're going to roll for this bad boy. So let me put this over here. You can see that as I fail this test. We're going to roll. We need, if I have speech, and we can push with gold. No. Oof. I want to push with gold. I think I will. I'm gonna spend this. I'm gonna spend this guy's 5 gold, getting 4. Getting 4 back. I'm gonna use. I'm for gold. I'm gonna use dice from now on. So I got 1 success. I get to roll another die. I'm gonna push again. Roll another die. Push again. Roll another die. Got it. So it cost me 3 gold to do it, but we did it. So we passed. Success, gain 2 experience and 2 of any thingamadoohickey. So we're at 5 experience and 2 of any minerals. So we're at 5 experience, and I will grab actually a. What can I upgrade with? Any crystals? I'm gonna grab 2 crystals. So 1, 2, 2. No, flip it over. 2 crystals. So I've got 2 crystals and a total of 5 experience now from what I got for passing that. Quest. Gain card 38 as a quest. And discard this card. So before you saw me just kind of dilly-darking around trying to get the quest, getting the stuff going. But now you're seeing the quests start to pop out more and more. If you go into city locations, forest locations, quests start coming out like crazy. So Death of a Thane. The Brotherhood is looking for recruits. Those who are worthy can apply in Dawnstar. We will be watching you in the meantime. So put something in Dawnstar, and we're going to see if we get there. Dawnstar is up here. And if y'all are putting pineapple on pizza, I want nothing to do with you. Nothing whatsoever. Okay. So, what are we doing? That's the end of the turn. We go back over here. Alright, so you saw that. You see us making some moves here. I could go fight something to get some more gold. I could get to Dawnstar potentially. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will get me to Morthal. Sure, why not? Oh, 4. I don't have 5, I have 4. I'd have to fight something there. Let's go to the woods. I'm feeling fried. Let's do a city thingy. 1, 2. Markarth is no longer a place where we can't go. Let's do that and do a city event. Ole Agerson. Thalos is with us. Prove your might, and he will bless you. I'm gonna gain another crystal. As Markarth. Oh, yeah, I can upgrade there. I can enhance. So I'm gonna show y'all enhancing. And then prove your might. So proving our might, we get to roll for 4 dice, and we need 2 circle successes. 4 dice because I have one-handed as a trait. And I got 1, 2. Boom, boom. 2 circle successes. That's right. So we passed. So if we are successful, we gain 3 experience. I think we just level up again. Nope, we need 8. 6, 7, 8. We did. We did level up again. We leveled up again. And get quest 114. So, like I said, if you were like, well, where does all the quests come from? Look at how many I'm finding. This is just like Skyrim. So 114, we got another quest that says Trial by Fire Part 1. Go to a location that I can't remember. Let me get I'll be leveling up. So put those over there. Go to a tomb location in the Rift. Where's the Rift? It's over here. Tomb there. We've got another quest. So we've got 3 quests to do, plus our main quest, to try this thing out. Okay, I'm going to level up. So we need 8 to level up. 3, 6, 7, 8. And I think we're going to boost up our health this time, and I'll find what ability I'll take. Come on, come on. Get out. See, that's why I hate this thing. It gets so stuck. We're going to boost up our health by 1. And I need to... What are we going to upgrade to? I'm not going to be using my alteration spells, but I need something for lockpicking or sneaking. Let me pick lockpicking. Because that seems... Or I can do sneak. Actually, I'm going to do sneak. So we're going to do sneak, which you probably can't see there. But it gives me +1 die when I sneak. So I've got 2 sneak now, which is great. No, it isn't, because I sold my armor. Because I would have gotten my... I would have swapped out armor. What does that symbol mean? What does that symbol mean? I'm loving it. Pa 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 pa. Oh, let's see. There's a symbol on that ring that I don't see. I want to know what it is. He has abandoned me. Oh, let me see here. Sorry, I'm just going to peruse through this real quick to see if I can find what that symbol means. If I see it anywhere at a quick glimpse. Nope, nope, nope. What does that symbol mean on the ring? Does that mean that I can stop a doom from coming out, or a threat? Is that what it means? Yeah, it's not in the book. I'm not seeing it. So anyone who's played this game, can you tell me what that symbol means? It's not in the rulebook. I'm looking through the index right now. Well, not the index, but the glossary of icons to see if I see anything that matches it. And I don't know what that means. It hasn't really been benefiting me either, so I might sell this ring. I think I might to get 14 gold, but I don't know what that symbol means. It's not in the rule book. Is it a quest, maybe? Maybe it's something for a quest? Not sure. If I had to guess, I would say it gives you an extra shield at the end of your life. Ah! Thank you, Matthew. It matches. So if you look on our card here, there's that same skull, and it's a health skull. So it does give us an extra shield. Thank you all. I don't know everything. But I do know Matthew's cool. I don't know where those... Ah, well. Yep, that's what it means. So that means I get another one of those. Okay, cool. So it keeps me alive a little bit longer. Huh. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so that ended our day. I can see why it's so expensive. That ends our day. Boop. Draw an event. Active event, a touch of madness. Demons! When drawing a forest, roll a die. Bad stuff happens. So we get 2 that we need to deal with. I'll put 1 here and 1 here. We probably need to solve this very shortly. Okay, so our turn. We will fight that Daedra. I just need them to move one more time. Where do I need to go? I need to go to the Rift. That's too far. I can get to... Can I get to Dawnstar from here? I have 2 gold. 1. 2. I do. I'm gonna spend 2 gold to get the Dawnstar. I spent all that guy's money. He's gonna kill me, and then I'll do that event. That event, I need to prove yourself in Brotherhood. Let's do some sneak. So I've got lots of sneaks. So I roll 3 dice. Then 1 for my suit, 1 for my ability, and I need 3 successes. And I can push with plants. This is the reason why I got plants. And I will push once. Hey, there it is. So 3 successes. I was successful. Flip, flip. Success. Gain 3 experience. I gain 3, so third of the way to level 3. The Brotherhood Initiate hands me a note. It's a contract with the name of a Thane of Jalmarch. My first official job for the Brotherhood. Card 39. 39. That was a guess. It was a good guess. Card 39 says, Death of a Thane Part 2. Morthal. So we are going to Morthal. The switch is over here. And we need to test speech to fight. Get rid of that. Thank goodness. Then we are going to continue on with our... This will go here. We won't draw an event. Let's go to Morthal and keep the fun going. So Morthal's there. We now are going to test speech. Accessing the Thane's estate is not easy. I'll need to bribe the guards. So we're testing speech. Speech means nothing. 3 dice. Failure. I don't have any gold, so we failed. A Brotherhood Initiate visits me at night. I'm stabbed. What? Really? So I failed you, so you stabbed me? Stupid Brotherhood. Alright, so I gotta add a threat, which is the only threat I can put it on is on this card. No, I can put it on this bottom one. I'll put it on that bottom one. And then the guards will look the other way when I make my move to take the Thane's life. So, option 1, I will fulfill the contract. Option 2, I will secretly warn the Thane he has powerful allies. Screw you, Brotherhood. 41. Secretly warn the Thane. I'm gonna get hunted. 41. Death of a Thane, Part 3. The Thane thanks me. Sends word to Riften. The Blackbriar's family will help me, but they may need... so this quest goes to Riften. Y'all are putting a lot of things on Riften. Okay, and then discard this card. Amazing! I love the story in this game. How many campaigns are you running now? ATO, Oathsworn, Skyrim, Frostbite, and whatever else is missing. You're a beast. I wish. ATO, Oathsworn, Skyrim, and Frostpunk are the ones that I'm doing. I'm about to start the Edge of the Earth, but I have Cynthia and Kate there to help keep me sane, and I'm doing the Marvel United one. But this is... I love playing board games, and I love playing board games with you all at the table. So I'm so glad you're here to join me for these. Thank you. All right, so that ends that. We'll go to the next day where I draw an event. World Quest, thank you. The Sky Forge lies dormant. Still, you can forge some weapons with it. There is a quest in Whiterun. Goes on here, and this gets 2. I'm going to have that guy come after me. No, I won't. I'll put 1 here and 1 here. I won't do it just yet. Okay, so how do I can get the Whiterun. Yeah, y'all don't move. I can get the Whiterun for sure to do this. 1, 2, 3. And let's try out this world quest. It's smithing, but I'm only going to roll 3. Wait, can you see me? Yes. I'm hiding in your bushes. Alright, so we need to test. We need 3. And we could push with ore, but we don't have it. I got 1, 2. Unfortunately, we fail. When we fail, degrade Whiterun and discard this card. Dang it. Whiterun degrade, so I can't use the market in Whiterun. Boo. Ends my turn. Your turn. 1, 2. Okay, so I can get here, which is a red. Clear 2, so I have to fight 3 creatures. That's not bad. If I do this, I do 1, 2, 3. Do 1, 2, 3, 4 and fight that vampire. No. Let's do the red. 1, 2, 3. Deal with this red. So the red says trial by fire. We need to objective clear 2 of these. So I need to reshuffle this into this top 3. So 1, 2, and then I'm dealing with one of these weird symbols, this stuff. So top 3, 1, 2, 3. Deal with this. Oh, you're not seeing that, sorry. This. All right, 1. So let's see what we're working with. Woohoo! We've got a Draugr. First thing we're going to fight. Then we're going to fight a vampire, because why not? And then we're going to fight a something that looks like it can really hurt me. So we're going to fight those. Cool, and in that order. All right. So I need to, well, I need y'all to be able to see my board. So let's put this and this in there, because those are the weapons that we're going to be using. Maybe not. Let's try our sneak first. Our Draugr has red 3. If I hit him for 5, he's going to knock it down to 2. Is there anything here? So let me see. If I can get sneak working, we can make this work. So I roll an extra die because I have to sneak up. So it'd be 3 plus 1 for the sneak. Let's do it. I needed 2 to sneak. I got it. I'm going to hit you with Spark, paying the energy cost. Hit you for 2 on a burst. So 1, 2. And then let's deal with the fight. You're going to axe. You're going to hit me for 2, but I have 2 shielding. But you always take 1 damage. So right here, I've got my 1 shield for my armor, and I've got my 1 shield for this, which is 2. So, but it doesn't matter. If you negate damage, you still take 1 damage. So I'll take 1 damage, and then I will attack him for 1, 2 to see. I'm gonna swing on him, and I'm only rolling 3 dice. I'm gonna swing on him to see if I can. I got it. So I hit him for 2. Kill him. He's dead. Then you don't get your... So another thing in chain combat. I found someone hiding in the bushes, but they were also playing a solo. It was me! Alright, so after you defeat an enemy, you push back up your energy and your magic, but not your health. Alright, so now we're facing our next enemy, who has pink health. And we're going to try to sneak. And I get a 4th die. 1, 2, 3. Hey. So you got pink, huh? I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you straight up with my weapon strike for free for 5 damage, paying the energy cost of 2. Hit you for 5. 1, 2, 3. Boom, you're dead. Just like that. Then we face this gentleman, which has red. We're gonna try for this sneak again. This time I need 3. This guy's harder. Ooh, fail. Alright, so we go into combat. I would get my energy back, but I'm going to spend 1 energy because he's red. He's red 4. I'd only take 1 damage off of him at a time. I think I'm going to switch my short sword for my spark. And what's he going to do? He is going to attack first. Blank, he doesn't do anything. I am going to attack with my 3. I'm sorry, I should have said burst. I should have said that, so I'm going to spend the 2 to burst 2 on him to hit him 1, 2, taking him down to 2 health. And let's try this one more time. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What? Swords, you're gonna hit me for 2, but once again, remember, I block 1 and 1, but I still take 1 damage. So I'll take 1 more damage. I'm gonna take it, and then I'm going to attack him, once again, spending 2 more, 1, 2, to hit him for another burst. Ooh, I can push, and I will. I'll push to, let's see what we got. Got it. And that kills him, and he's dead. Yeah. So we won. Alright, so what do we get for our lovely wins? We get 3 experience. Love it when I win. So 6, we get an ore. I'm going to go for a bee treasure. So we'll grab the bee. And we get courage. It's an illusionary spell. So we get a new illusionary spell that gives us some abilities. Ooh. All right. And then we get 1 crystal. So I've got the 4 crystals I need to upgrade some stuff. So cool. And these are placed in their respective discard piles. So you have the potential of fighting the same creatures over and over again, but that's as you level up, it gets harder. Okay. So we did that. We cleared this. So we cleared this off of here. And I'm beaten and bleeding. No, I'm not. Gain 4. I'm victorious. Gain 4 experience. I think I might have leveled again. I think I just leveled. Yep, because I've got 3, 6, 9, which lets me level, and then plus 1, 10. Sweet. The inner sanctum I'm filled with a sense of reverence and humility. On the altar, a very simple helmet rests, waiting for you. People need to see this. It will bring back hope. I'll bring the helmet to Olaf. Or, the world is changing, a new balance is needed. I'll destroy the helmet. I'll bring it to Olaf, so I'll gain S46. Ooh. Look at that helmet. Oh, I'm throwing that thing on my head. Discard this card. Fill any quests related to this item. And we will have to discard this. But this is our helmet that we are putting on our head that makes us even stronger. And we get card 115. Trial by Fire Part 2. This red is going to Windhelm. Up there. That becomes the next part of it. This card is discarded. Woohoo, woohoo. Alright. So I'm going to level up 369. I'm going to level up. I think I'm going to level up because I'm doing a lot of big hits. Let me level up this energy. Go all the way up on energy there. And then I will gain... What ability do I want? I think I might take lockpicking. Or speech. Let me do speech. I'll do speech. I'll pick speech. Ooh, what does speech do? Speech looks cool. Let's see. Speech. When performing skill tests with the skill, roll an additional die. In the market, add an additional card to your first draw for free. So 1 gold to draw, and then that. Okay, cool. So what are we doing? All right, so that's a nice level up. I got 1 left. My turn to pull. Lord. Preparing for the storms. This is a world quest. The Thieves Guild in Riften is hoarding items in case they are needed. So there is a quest that's going to happen in Riften that we need to pass a speech test to pass this. Ooh, that's a hard one. Oh my gosh. Okay, but we got to deal with 2 threat. So 1 will go. I'll put 1 both on the Trial by Fire Part 2. And we can get to wind helm this round. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's continue our Trial by Fire. This. I'm gonna roll some dice. Roll 3 dice. I don't have heavy armor. I need 2 wonderful triangles. I got them both. Woohoo! Pass. I use my body as a battering ram and smash into the elves, throwing them into the mud. Gain 3 experience. Is this double cut? Did you just cut the board? Does the squares go on the board? What? Hold on. Let me read back. Sorry. Hey, ID Jester, what's going on? What was the question? Did you just cut the board? Does the squares go into the board? Is this a double cardboard thing? If you're talking about the cards, they're not. If you're talking about the game board, yes, they are. So I'm not sure. Oh, you're talking about this. Oh, you're talking about that. Yeah. This is a double cardboard one. There is, if you look, this is a double cardboard. So they're inset so it doesn't shift if you knock it around. And there's these little things that are here, right here, that come up that denote the end of a location, so the limit. And so you just put them in there, but because I can't get them out, that's the reason why. I use that. So I didn't cut the board. Alright, so I got 3 experience. The Thalmor leave scorned and humiliated. After a while, a boy comes to me with a message from Olin. Meet me at the Shrine of Talos at the Ilnata foothills. The boy also gives me a small sack of septims. Gain 3 gold. Maybe I could get 5 and leave it on that altar so that guy who stole from me won't kill me. But it's all the way down there. And then add card 117. So I'm just kind of waiting for the quest to resolve, and I'm dorking around while I'm waiting for the quest to resolve. Trial by Fire Part 3. We're going to Falkreath. These 2 get discarded, and we're going to Falkreath. Falkreath is all the way over here. Can I get there with 3 gold? So let's see. Actually, I can get here with 1 gold on my turn. So that ends my turn, so that goes there. And Falkreath is here. I'm here. I could get there. With 1 gold. So I can get here with 1 gold. Do a ton of Riften stuff. And I think and then I can go over here if it doesn't advance. So let's do it. I'm going to spend 1 gold. Go here to Riften. And I'm going to be resolving Death of a Thane Part 3. I need to make a speech check. And I roll 3 dice, plus 1 for speech, so 4, and I need 2 triangles. Need 2 triangles. Yeah! Got it! So we're going to discard this thing and resolve this. So success. Gain 4 experience and 3 leaves. What? I am rolling. So I have 6, 7, 8. I'm about to level up again, and I gain. Oh, that's beautiful. The Blackbriars travel from Riften and ensure the Thane's safety. I've saved a life today. The Brotherhood won't forget. Add card 43. There's a lot going on. Ooh, what happened? Oh, that's that. So it said add card 43. Oh, to the event deck. That's why I was like, no, that seems bad. So add card 43. We're gonna shuffle these around. Okay. That ends that. We resolve that mission. It's over. So I am 2 from leveling up again. I like this. Okay, what are we dealing with? So we've got this trial by fire. Oh, Dan's. Our time has come. Move 1 vampire towards the nearest stronghold. Uh-oh. If it reaches stronghold, degrade it and remove the token. If there are no vampires, so this is a vampire. It's Riften. Riften degrades. Riften is closed. Once I leave there, I cannot come back. And I have 2 that needs to get placed somewhere. I'll put 1 there. I'll put both of them here. I'm about to go over here and deal with this. So I'm going to spend my 1 gold to get the heck out of Riften while it's degrading. To get the Falkreath. So I need to roll a smithing check. See, I'm moving quickly. 3 dice plus smithing, but I don't have them and I need... Oh, this is a hard one. This is a hard one. I got 1. I can push with ore. I think I will. I want to succeed on this. So I'm going to spend 1 ore to push. Yes! Oh! Yes! So we succeeded on that. We get rid of these 2. I needed 2 successes to get it. Thank God. Alright, so success. It's a long and tiring job, but the results is astounding. I put the helmet on the shrine as a finishing touch. Gain 3 experience, which lets us level. Oh, buddy. Alright, the shrine is complete. A sense of peace and power surrounding me, and I feel the blessings of Thalos. Discard card S46 and gain S45. But I liked S46. Ooh. Okay, so I lose S46, which is the helm. And I gain S45, which is the blessing of Thalos. The blessing! So I gain 1 cube for one-handed. So that means that instead of rolling 3 dice... Actually, no, with one-handed, I roll an extra die. So instead of rolling 4 dice, I roll 5. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love my blessings. That's a status. Statai. Woohoo! I missed the helmet, but that'll work. And this card is discarded. We've closed that side quest. Alright, next round, this goes over. This thing's gonna fail for sure. Because I don't have 5 gold to put on that altar. Oh my gosh, that guy's gonna kill me. I might as well go after this Daedra. Or I could come up here and deal with this. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Let's deal with you. So the thieves. Oh wait, is this? No. Wait, I did something wrong. Something's wrong. What was here? Oh no, it's in Riften. The other one got discarded. The other one got discarded. This I solved that one. I didn't take it away. This is in Riften. So 1, 2, 3, 4, but Riften's closed and I don't have 5 gold to access it. Let's go fight stuff. Boom, boom. 354. Let's fight stuff. Oh wait, let's level. Then let's fight stuff. 3, 6, 9, 10. So let's level first, and then we're gonna fight stuff. So I got sneak. I got all that. I got speech. I got one-handed. Let's do lock picking. That seems to be a thing that pops up a lot. We'll do lock picking. Or should I just raise my destruction ability? See if I can raise destruction. Whenever oh, that's a skill test. Yeah, let's stick with lock picking. And then I'll get destruction next round, should I be able to. And I will raise my health. Come on. God, this thing is hard to get out of here. I'll raise my health by 1. Someone needs to come up with a better board than this, to be honest. So my health goes up by 1, and we're good. Okay. Cool. Let's fight this thing. 354. What terrible damage. 3, 4. Yeah, it was worth it. So there it is. Pretty strong. Oh, he's got 3 tokens on there. He's strong. Okay, we gotta zoom in. We can see what he's got. So he's got red, pink, and or should I say heavy, magic, and light armor. Tough character. He's got ambush. So let's see what ambush means. Keyword ambush, you're dead. Once again, there's no glossary for this. Ambush. Do I not get the sneak on him if he ambushes me? There's no keyword thing in here. I just realized that. Ambush. Combat. Combat sequence turn, sneak awareness, ambush, 29. If a player okay, so some enemies have the ambush trait. This represents their ability to sneak up on the players. The only way to stop an ambush is by sneaking. If a player successfully sneaks on an enemy with ambush, the sneak works normally. If the player fails the sneak roll, or if they don't try to sneak, they will suffer the ambush. When the enemy performs an ambush action, the player will suffer the effects of the enemy's action die without rolling or having a chance to take a defensive action. So basically, he gets a free roll on me. Okay. So, wow. So for sneak, I've got 1, 2, and then my 3 dice for sneak. So I'm rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I need 4 of those weird circles. Oh, how do you like them apples? Huh? How do you like them apples? So sneak ends, jerk face. No ambush for you. I tell you what. I tell you what. I'm about to ambush your face off. So we're gonna hit you. I'm gonna target. If we get that red down, I can kill him. Pink, I can only do. I can't do much to. Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna hit you. Sorry, I should have put this in. We're gonna hit you for the full 4, 5. Something gives me +1 damage to something. Add a cube for one-handed. No, so 5. And I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit pink for 5 red. Pink's gone. Jerk. Come with some foolishness. Come with some foolishness on me. Now it's your turn. You don't get no ambush on that. What do you got? Yeah, lightning bolt, chain lightning. So he's going to hit for 5 magic and 2 magic damage and 5 magic armor. Wait, what? Yeah, I saw this in the rules when I was reading it when this pops up. Hey, Bruce, what's going on? Get that foolishness out of here. Hey, Bruce, what's going on? What's going on? All right, so when I see that damage, let's go to combat sequence. And I think that means he gains 5. I'm trying to remember. If the player has no armor matching the enemy attack type, for example, the enemy attacks with 3 pink, but the player has no pink, the player takes the full damage. Ooh, I think I'm going to dodge this. I'm going to dodge the heck out of this. So we're going to spend 1 energy to try to not deal with any of this foolishness. Yep, got it. Because of my lovely glass shield, we don't suffer any damage. Try again. Wrong. Try again. Another one. Ooh, I gotta block it because that could hurt me deep. Got it. So that would have been 2 energy to do that. Then he's going to come again. Are you kidding me? It's 7 damage I'm going to take, which will take me all the way to death. So I gotta continue to spend this to try to block it. Got it. So nothing. Please stop rolling lightning bolts. The same thing as the lightning bolt. I'm gonna spend energy to roll my 3. Blocked it all. His turn. The axe, he'll deal. Alright, this I could deal with. So he's gonna roll, he's doing 3 damage. I block 2, so I'll just take 1. And then I'm going to respond in kind. I'm gonna spend 1 energy to swap out my sword for my spell. And then we're gonna spend 2 magic energy to do our burst. Burst pink. I'm gonna push. Got it. So I'll do 1, 2, knocking that down. Then it is his turn. Before that, I'm gonna spend 3 to gain. Actually, no, that's not gonna help me. Let's just deal with what we got in front of us. The axe, so I'll take 1 damage. That's fine with me. And then I'm going to hit you again. Cost 1, 2, because I was going for. I didn't say what I was going to hit for, so let's play it fair. I was going to burst them. I missed. So nothing. Let's see what's going to happen. He's going to hit me for 3, which is 1. I'm going to rest. So he would hit me. I don't get to block it, but... Well, if I rest, the armor values still... If I rest, I think the armor values still stack. Resting. Combat, resting, 32. Or is it just all coming through? Another way of restoring energy in magic tracks is by resting. All characters can take this round to rest during combat. Doing so heals too, although it will leave the player exposed to enemy attacks. Okay, so it just means it would hit. But I still heal 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And I would just lose 1 health because of the armor. It hits my armor. Okay. Nothing. Oh. I'm going to spend that 1, 2 to burst. Come on, baby. Let the good times roll. Got it. So 1, 2, knocking you down to 1. And then I'm going to spend 1 energy to put good old Ender back into play. And now it's his turn. Alright, so lightning, I gotta dodge that with the shield. Spending 1. Blocked it all. Then he will roll. I will rest, of course. 1, 2, because I have no choice. I'll take a damage. Then he'll roll again. Nothing. Let's do what we do when we do what we do. 1, 2. I'm doing the swing. Got it. That's 2, so let's knock that red off. Oh my gosh. Then I will spend my last energy to swap back in my magic. To try to see if I can finish this. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, I don't have any more energy to block. Psych. I need my energy to block. I need my energy to block. Oh, nothing! Ooh, we're going at this. We're going at this. Oh yes. Oh no, I need to. I said I was gonna rest. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I said I was gonna rest. It is what it is. Let's do this. Skull. I gotta block those, so I gotta spend 1 energy. Roll. Got it. Blocked. No damage. So then let's go with what's coming up next. Yep, we'll take that. Get hit for 1, and then I'm going all ham on you. Got what I needed. Boom! Took him out. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. That was just a beautiful fight. It worked so well. All right, so we get 3 experience, and then we have to pick one of these. You know I'm picking a 5 gold, right? So 3 experience and that. So we get 3 experience and 5 gold, and I'm gonna try to get to this thing to do that, so that guy doesn't come after me. All right, you are defeated, you jerk. Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here with that. All right, so comes back to my turn. We pull from here. So the Thane of Jalmarsh never forgets. Restore Morthal. Morthal's not in any trouble, so we're good. And we get 2 threat. I'll put both those bad boys on you. Get the heck out of here. So let's see what happens when we fail. Riften degrades and another stronghold and discard this card. Sure. Riften is now rioting. I'm never going there. So Riften's now rioting. Gets discarded. And another stronghold would be Windhelm. Why not? Alright, so my turn. So I need to get here. How do I get there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 4 should get me there, and then I can get there next round. But this is a fight. I don't feel like fight. Well, I get all my stuff back. Could fight 2 humans. Or I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. No matter where I go. 1, 2, 3, 4 to a cave. 1, which is stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4 to Whiterun, which can then easily get me to. No, it won't get me there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Path of wherever we're going. And we're going to face off against 2 humans. So we grab this. Shuffle these back in. Yep. And it's 2 humans. A bandit berserker and a bear trap. Yay. So the bear trap always goes first. Bandit berserker is there, but I got lock picking. So it needs some lock picking. So let's do this. I'm going to roll my 3 plus my 1 for my lock pick. I got what I needed. Get out of my face, you piece of garbage. Then we're doing our sneak on this one. Same thing. I got my +1 sneak plus. Oh, I actually get an extra die. And I failed that. So let's. And you have ambush. Oh no! Oh, I failed that, and he has ambush. Okay, what are you doing to me? Nothing. All right, so now it's your turn. I got a skull. You're gonna hit me for 1. I have shielding for that, so I'm gonna just take 1 damage because I take 1 damage no matter what. Then I'm coming at you with everything I got. I'm gonna spend the 2 energy to do a slash. And I got it. That's 5 damage. You're dead. Boom. See you later. I get 4 gold and 1 experience. I love this game. 4 gold. I'll put 1 back and make it a 5. And 1 experience. So I'm at 5 experience. Because blood almost got drawn. Yeah, I know, right? That's what's happening. I sacrificed to the great ones. You see that? So I sacrificed to the great old ones so that my dice can come out. All right, so next round goes there. Next one I move here. This triggers. Actually, I'm doing this event. I'm not drawing a card. So let's do this event. So it says pay 5 gold, which I will. Then sneak in and donate. So roll our sneak. So our sneak is going to roll 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5. And I need 2, 1, 2. That's what I needed. Got it. So let's go ahead and spin this for the success. I sneak into the temple and make the donation. Mara is satisfied. Get card S35. I'm getting blessings all over this place. And getting 2 experience. I'll just get rid of one of these. Actually, I'll just flip one of those to a 3. Okay, so it says, when drawing city cards, draw an extra one. Lovely 2 status. Statai. Alright, what are we dealing with? Right outside the temple, a shady-looking woman approaches me. I heard you were in the business of hiding donations. Good. I may have a job for you. Interested? The woman doesn't look trustworthy. I follow her and steal her money. What? Shady individuals offering me mysterious jobs in dark alleys sounds perfect. Nope. We're gonna steal her money. 63. I'm robbing the. Oh my gosh, 63. What happens? Silent Charity Part 2. I follow the woman to Falkreath. On the way, I chat with her. She's quite a nice person. There's something very endearing about her. So that's going on Falkreath. Oh, if I level up, I'm taking pickpocket. Alright, so we go there. That's that new. These get discarded because I solved that. And come on, advance, advance. Why aren't you advancing? All right, so horse thief. Gain a horse. Oh no, that's if I go to Windhelm. No. I'll gain a horse if I go to Windhelm. Well, Windhelm is unstable, so the market can't access. And there's 2 of these that I gotta put on. Well, I gotta put them on here. We're going to Falkreath. Kidding me? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's deal with this. Steal her gold. Oh dear God. So just pickpocket. I don't have pickpocket. I got a lot picking, so I'm only gonna roll 3, but I need 2. I got 1. I can push with a leaf. I will be pushing. There's the other one. Haha! Success. I'm walking out from the town before she even realizes I'm gone. Gain 3 experience. It's amazing. 3, 6, 9, 10. 1 more and I level, and 5 gold. I leave Falkreath with my acquired wealth. Being religious has its own advantages. I robbed the lady and ran. And that ended that side quest. We've done a lot of side quests. I was gonna try. I think I might stop after we finish this one, because the next event I gotta shuffle these and then redraw. But this one will still be in effect. So let's get through this, and then we'll play the. When we play this again, we'll conclude with chapter 3. So we'll go over here. Nothing's happening. I'm gonna go to a forest location. Dare you steal that poor lady's money? I know. So we'll shuffle this up. Oh, I gotta roll a die. Sorry, roll a die. Nope. We draw from the stack. Hidden stash. Someone stashed a chest here. The lid is stuck, but there is a tattered diary beside it. I will gain a plant resource. Then we pry open to try to roll for lockpick. So I've got lockpicks. I'm going to roll 4 dice. Nothing. Fail. I could push. Yeah, let's push. I'm going to push. 1. I'm going to push again. Down to 2 because I had 3. Push again. Get these off. These are all fails. Let me push 1 more time. Oh my God. Last push. Dang it. Fail. So I failed. I get rid of this and do quest 101. The combination, part 1. The writing is almost unreadable, but I managed to find a reference to a hidden chamber in a Dunmer city. According to the diary, the chamber hasn't been opened since the disappearance of the Dunmer. So in the Pale, in a Dunmer location in the Pale. So the Pale's up here and a Dunmer location's. That's where I'll be going. Okay. I like this game. I think this game is super enjoyable. No, it's too late. I need to still eat dinner. I haven't eaten yet. I've been pretty much working all day. So, alright, so we go back here. Then we shuffle this. And see what's going to happen. Alright. Dang it. Move 1 towards the stronghold. I've already killed it. If it reaches stronghold, the great. If there is no on the board, place 1 on the forest space. Oh dear, that I just beat. I'll put you up here. And this gets discarded and 2 come out. I'll put 1 here and 1 here. Oh wait, this is an active event. I should have taken over for this, sorry. Not a world quest. Okay. I just need this thing to move 1 more space and we can conclude this story. Alright. Oh, we got money, right? Is Falkreath's kind of in a bad way. Whiterun in a bad way. Mark Hearth is fine. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. What about... One, two, three. If I could get to city, I could do some traveling. So let's do that. We're gonna go to city and then we'll travel. So let's get this started. We draw city card. Let's see. East Empire Company, Guard Captain. The East Empire Trading Company is looking for competent guards. You look strong enough. Do you have what it takes? Gonna gain a plant for that. And I can upgrade some of these cards. So we'll see. Admission test. We need to test one-handed. +3, so 4 dice we're gonna roll. And we need 2 of those circles. Got them. Pass. So if we pass, we gain 2 experience, which will put this at 3, 3, 6, 9, 12. So I level up. And 2 of any resource. Let's get those plants back and just flip that over to a 3. So I get to level, which is fantastic, and I get quest card number 26. I'm doing a lot, waiting for this thing to trigger, and it won't trigger. Righteous Fury Part 1. If you wish to be a part of the detachment, you must prove yourself in a trial by combat in Windhelm. So we're going to Windhelm, are we? No, we're not. We're not going anywhere near that place. Okay. Switch off. My turn. I needed to get some place that I was looking to try to get somewhere. Where was I trying to get to? Oh, I could get to Dawnstar. Or Morthal. I'm going to level up first. 3, 6, 9, 12 with 1 left over. We're going to raise up our... Oh, that's the TV remote. We're going to raise up... Oh, here it is. We're going to raise up our energy. Seems I need a lot of that to fight. We're going to raise up our energy. I hope not. So we're going to raise up our energy. I really hope it doesn't. And I'm going to gain... I'm going to gain Alteration, which is one of my spells. So let me gain that. If I have to do an alteration test, I get some fun stuff. Okay, so let's... Falkreath is... The market is inaccessible, so... Cool. Cool. I think I'm gonna skedaddle. So we're gonna spend 1, 2. So 2 gold, which would give me back 3. You see how long... See how this game could... Like I said, it could get there, but we're gonna go to Morthal. And I think... Oh, I gotta draw a card. Yizish Gulpok. Orcish Chief. I gain a let's get a plant. And then I have to stand my ground. I need to test with 3, not 4, and I need 2 of the circles. Ah! I got them. 2 circles, so I pass. I gain 2 experience. Man, I'm leveling up fast. I'm playing a lot faster. So I gain 2 experience. And 2, I'm going to get, flip this to 3 plants. And then I get quest card 22. Red. And this is going to Whiterun. Where's Whiterun? Right here. Okay, come on, move. Dang it. Contracts to the cultists. So there's a quest in Falkreath. Can't get this thing to move. And 2 of these going on something. I'll put it on you. How about that? Okay, so then it is my turn. I mean, 2, 3, 4. I could get the Whiterun to deal with this. There's a speech check. This is just level up city. This one has some stuff on it with lockpicking. Let's go here. We'll go here. Let's deal with this. So we need to test. Oh, wait. Yes. And objective, clear 1 of these. So we pull this guy. Poison gas. I need to clear poison gas. So I'm going to roll 3 plus 1 for the lockpick. And I can't push, so that just hurts. So what are you doing to me? You are going to hit me for 1 damage. I don't get the lockpick anymore. Just get my 3. There's the 2. You're beaten. 4 gold. Poison gas. Really? Just flip this over to make it a 5er. And that clears this, clearing these 2 off. So then I need to test. And I need to do lockpicks, which I get 1 more for that. 2 triangles. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. I got a triangle. 2 triangles. So I pass. Success. I gain 3 experience. My god. I'm at 6 already. The air is stale and the only light's coming from my torch. I explore the chamber and find an ornate altar with a tablet written in a language I cannot understand. Option 1, I take the tablet to the College of Winterhold to learn its secrets. Or option 2, ancient Dwemer relics are too dangerous. I'll take the treasure and seal the door behind me. I'm taking the treasure and sealing the door behind me. I gain 5 resources, so I'm gonna gain 1, 2 ore, and 3 plants. And I gain card 102. Oh no, sorry. I sealed it behind me, 103. I was greedy. 103. The combination part 2 in Solitude. Okay. Let's go on to Solitude. Come back over here, please advance. Damn it! Active event. So the horse stuff's gone. Go to any stronghold and turn in 10 gold to draw an A card and discard this. So it's not too bad, but there's 2 on there. I'll put them both on the Solitude one. And my turn. Let's go to Solitude. And we can shop while we're there. So clear 215 in Solitude. So 215. Assassins! Assassins are coming for me. And it says a 4 on there. I wonder if I have to clear that 4 times. Let's check the card. Dungeon order number. What the heck does that mean? I don't know what that means. I guess that's where they fall in the line? Yeah, I guess that's where they fall in the line. Well, it's just you. I just got to clear 215. Let's clear 215. There is pink. And there is yellow. And I'm about to beat the brakes off of both of you. So pink and yellow. Pink cast 5. Yellow has 4. I'm going after pink first, of course, but we're going to try to sneak. 4 dice. And we got 1, 2, 3. I can't push, so we didn't sneak. They got ambush on us. Fire does nothing. They failed. Next up, what are they going to do? Nothing. Oh, I'm coming at them hard for this. 1, 2. And we only roll 3 dice. I'm going for the slash. And I got it. 5 damage. Bye. Then your turn. You're going to hit me for 2. I got 2, but I'll take 1 damage anyway. So I'll take the 1 damage. Then I'm going to spend 2. And this time, I'm going for slash still. I'm going to push. There it is. And I hit for 5, and they're dead. Yay. Loot, loot! So 3 experience. I have 9 experience right now. And I gain 2 resources. I'm gonna gain a ore and an ore. 2 ores. I've got enough to level up my shield. So I want to show y'all enchanting. Cool. So that does... I beat that. So when I beat them, get rid of those, flip this over. I beat the merc and search their bodies. 3 more experience. I think I just leveled. So, yep, I think I just leveled. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yep. There's a note on one of them. Bring me the tablet. Failure is not an option. Now I'm not sure I'm leaving the tablet behind was a good idea. So gain 1 treasure, which is this. Ooh. Does it have sneak on it? You can enchant this up to 3 times. It doesn't have sneak on it. But I got +1 sneak, so I might trade. I think I might trade this out. I'm gonna keep that. Gain card 215 and add it to the dungeon deck. 15. I'm doing well. 215's gone. There is no 215. Oh, wait, 215 was what I just smashed. So this gets added to this deck. That gets added to this deck. That's the mob. It looks like they're going to keep coming for me. Okay. Then, what is this? Oh, I didn't get rid of that when I did it. Nope, this is what I should have done, right? I think I got lost in what I was doing in my hype. Yeah, I kept it, got 103. I just solved 103, which gave 215, and added to the deck, and that ends the combination. Okay. So this is done. Okay. You go here. I'm gonna do market stuff. So I'm gonna enchant. So with enchanting, you grab the enchant deck. That's the only thing y'all haven't seen me do yet. And I'm gonna enchant my glass shield. Enchant my glass shield, and I'll zoom in a second, but let me shuffle this up because I want to make sure y'all see there's no shenanigans. So, to enhance my glass shield, I need to spend 4 crystals, 4 ore. I've been saving up for this very occasion to have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. We draw the top card that you saw me shuffle of the enchantment, flip it over, and then we look at the enchanting side. So fortify, stamina, regeneration. When you rest, gain 1 additional rest. And that goes on my shield as its enchanted ability. Yay. I've spent these. And I'm going to level up too while I'm here, but I still need to mark it. So we're going to go to the market deck in Solitude. I need a helmet. So I'm going to go with this. Gonna spend 1 gold to reveal the top card. Oh, why would you give me this? Oh, it's a two-handed weapon. I was like, what? I'm gonna spend another gold to reveal another card. Another two-handed weapon. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. They're so nice. They are so nice. The Orcish Battle Axe. Well, I could sell some stuff, so let me put this here. We're going to put on the expert robes. I'm going to sell courage for sure. I don't need this spell. Sell this for 2 gold. Keep going. I'm going to spend another gold from what I just sold. Steel axe. And 1 more for steel greatsword. So I like the steel greatsword. It's a two-handed. I won't be able to carry my shield. The steel axe is one-handed. The silver sword and the steel axe hits about the same. I don't want any of them. I need a helm. I don't want any of them. I'm not buying anything. I just wasted a bunch of money. Okay. Oh, when I sold something, I should have gotten 1 more. Actually, I'm going to do 1 more. Sorry, I'm in Solitude, so I get +1. So let's do 1 more. Ah, there it is. Gain 2 maximum. Can't use aim actions, which is fine. So I'm going to spend the 5 gold to get the helm. Forgot I got +1 more. Get rid of these. I don't want these. We'll reshuffle that when we get there, but I got my helm. So I gain 2 maximum. So I'm maxed out on this stuff. Woo! I am all powerful. I'm going to beat the brakes off of somebody. And then, can I get anywhere fun? I can get to here with 1 gold. So I'm going to spend 1 gold going down to 4. Hey, Baron, what's going on? I am wrong. I am wrong, and it's just soul shards enhanced. I don't hunt. Thank you. Oh, you don't think I have to pay both? Did I screw that up? Oh, my bad. My bad. So it's just 1. Okay, okay. So I'll get back the ore. I'll get back the ore. Well, what's the enhancement? Ooh, actually, okay. It doesn't really help. I'll keep the enhancement and I'll get the ore back. Let's use the 4 ore and the silver sword. How about that? How about that? Thank you so much, Baron. We'll use that on the silver sword, the 4 ore, and we'll get +1/+1. There you go. Thank you. You saved me a bunch of money and I upgraded twice. So there we go. 3, 6, 9, 12. And I did level up again. So I'm going to push health up for that one. I think I'm going to be okay for the next chapter. So playing solo, you definitely power up quickly. And I'm going to get... Steal the green one. Another green one. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Pickpocket. That's what it is. Pickpocket. Get pickpocket. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right, so now I got gold to move. Let's go here. We'll spend 1 gold. And let's resolve that. So speech, 3 plus speech. I have speech, so I'm going to be rolling 4 dice. I needed 3 of these. I can push with gold. Sure, why not? I'll spend the gold to push. I'll spend another gold to push. I'll spend my last gold to push. Come on! So all my gold is gone. And I fail. Sweet. Sweetness. Okay. What happens when we fail? Enraged, Yizish wreaks havoc in Whiterun until the guards pat her down. Degrade Whiterun. Whiterun is closed. And discard this card. Thank you, kind stranger. We'll conquer back our stronghold. Want to join us? Card 23. Our next quest is a forest location in the Rift. There. Okay. Moving back. Please move. Dadgummit. There's no vampires because I've killed them all. So I'm going to spawn one in a forest location. Go here. I don't care. And then I get 2 of these. I'm going to put 1 here, 1 there. These are gone. I don't know. I'm just dorking around until they until this thing concludes. Is Morthal closed? Nope. Let's do that. I don't want to do a quest. I don't want to fight anybody either. Bleh. This is the drag. This is the drag for 1 player. Shani, Experimenter. Greetings, I get something good. I am going to take a crystal. And become a test subject. 3 and restoration. I don't have, so I'm just going to roll 3 dice. 2 circles. No. I can push with a crystal. I think I won't. So I don't get anything but quest 10. Then 10. Boom. The Raising Dead Part 1 in Morthal. Hey, look where I am. Oh, what a fun place to be. So Morthal's there. Then this is going to shift there. I'm going to not move and do this quest. Clear 4 undead. So let's grab the undead deck. And let me make sure I'm doing this right. I've probably done it wrong. 10 billion ways to Sunday. I think you reshuffle, but I don't know if you reshuffle the whole deck. I think you reshuffle the top cards. So you'll be facing the same monsters, potentially. But I'm going to draw level 1. So 1, 2. Ooh, you shouldn't be in there. You should be over there. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle these. And these 3 are coming out, so it doesn't matter. And then just grab this card. So 1. The Restless Draugr, a Trap, a Vampire, and a Draugr. So order, you're going to be in 1 place. That trap is going to fire off first. And we need to deal with the fun. So the trap's going to fire off. I'm going to try to lockpick it. Get 4 dice because I got lockpicking. And I got it. So kick rocks. Alright. Draugr. Let's get you set up. You got red, and if I can sneak past you, good sir, it's going to be a good old time. So let's do our sneak check. Got it. I'm going to hit you using my spell, Spark. Hitting you for 2 red. Hitting you on red for 2, spending 2. 1, 2. And then let the party begin. Boom. Oop. Come on, can I get it in there? There we go, skull. You're going to hit me for 4. I have a shielding of 2. I'll take the 2 hit. 1, 2, so I'll take a 2 hit. And then I'm coming back at you, Machamp. And I'm going to silver sword you with a swing. Swing. I just need 1 circle. I'm going to push. So that's 1, 2, 1 to push. Push. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Your turn. I'm gonna start yelling. Flame, you don't do anything. Let's see if I can make it work again. So I'm gonna do 1, 2. There they are. So I knock off your red. Then I'm going to I got one more. Let's do this. So you're gonna hit me for 4, but I got 2 shields, so you're gonna hit me for 2. 1, 2. And then I am going to spend my last 2 to slash. Miss. Okay. All I needed was just a triangle. You don't hit for anything, but I've rested, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Then let's do it again. You're gonna hit me for 3, just for 2. 1, 2. I'm almost dead. Let's go with the 1 circle. Okay, I got it, and I killed you. Jeez. So I gain 1 experience, 3 gold, and 1 ore. One experience, 3 gold. I'm gonna switch these gold to dice. I can't stand these tiny, tiny things. And you have been defeated. We have cleared. We've done as you've requested. And then those get shuffled. Alright, so clear 4. Gain 2 experience. Flip this to 3. 1 crystal. And then it worked. They are dead again. My magic saved your life. Still room for improvement, but well done, me. Jerk. Get card 11. New quest. Raising the Dead Part 2 in Winterhold. Okay. Alright. Please move. Thank God. Okay, so Skyrim's place 2 vampire tokens on 4 spaces on the board. One, 2. Go here and go here. Okay, actually, let me throw you behind me. Go over there. Move every vampire 1 space towards a city. Yep. That city is in some problems. And where's the other vampire? Going this way. Okay. Then we get 2 of these bad boys. I'm putting both of them on the Raise the Dead. And finally, you move to the Stinking Reach. Alright, 205. I've been fighting for them to get to the Reach. There is no 205. Can't boost past that unless... Because it says Ulfric's token is in the Reach. Read 205 as a quest. Did I already pull 205? No, that's 213. 209. I don't have 205. As a quest for all players. When there are as many tokens on this card, which there's 1, as players, and the Ulfric militia token is in the Reef, 205 as a quest. Did I... Or 205? I don't have a 205. A 206? I mean, I have a 208, basically. So, usually it says that if you don't have a 205, you keep going, but my next card after 203 is 208. Yep, that's it. It's 208. I'm supposed to jump ahead, so it's 208. as a quest. So a town in up here. I need to put it in a cave here, which I'm very close to. Will be this. And I need to go there. Everyone needs to go there. And that's what's coming up. Okay. So that happened there. So it's my turn. 1, 2, 3. We'll get there. And then we deal with this. So it says, you arrive at the meeting late. You open the hidden door behind the rock and make your way through the tunnels. At the end, you find a large chamber. There you find the bodies of Erer the Haggler, Edway the Summoner, Carillion the Hunter, and dozens of other blades. Betrayal, a dying Carillion, the Hunter whispers. It was Murash, I knew it! All along, not me. I found his hideout. Make him pay for what he's done. Flip this card. Your goal is clear now. Murash the Mountain needs to die, and the Khajiit Moiva Karnai needs to be stopped. If they know of the blades in Skyrim, everyone's life is in danger. Are you ready for the final battle? Each player gains 5 or 5. Discard S33, which would be a bounty in Skyrim. That's discarded. 358. $359 and 360. Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is complete. Place all cards and surplus tokens in different save boxes. And then there's the final chapter, which is chapter 3. I don't know if we have time to do this. I don't know if we have time to do this. I think it... How long have I been playing? For about 3 hours, going on 4? Yeah, I think I gotta stop. So I'll take a picture of all this, and when we play this again next month, we'll finish off this chapter to find out what's going on. And we'll finish this out. Oh my gosh, if chapter 2 didn't drag, we could have gone through chapter 3, but chapter 2 dragged. Oh my gosh. Look at our discard pile of stories. It's just scattered over there to the winds. But we have to deal with chapter 3, which is this stuff, which is the finale of what we need to do. The events, that, and then whatever the story is going to be. We know we need to kill Murash the Mountain. But my goodness, we've played a long time today, and I need to get some dinner. So I'll save the state somehow, and then I will, when we come back, it's basically like, because I gotta play Oathsworn, Frostpunk, then we'll be back to this, then Aeon Trespass Odyssey. So in 3 weeks we'll be back to doing this. Yeah, this was fun. This was a fun game. I think it's fun. I want to know what happens. I think I remember what happens, but my brain's foggy. I played this once, but this is how much you saw me play was 2 chapters of of a 3-part campaign. So I played 2 of the 3-part chapters of 1 campaign. Once we complete campaign 1, when we come back, we're going to start campaign 2 because the story keeps going. And then we have a lot more stuff to do. So, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I wish I had more time to play. If this was a Sunday morning, I would keep going, but I need to stop. So we will see how everything goes. There's so much story left to tell. We've got unsolved quests. I'm insanely powerful right now. And we'll see how things go. So I'm sure I made mistakes when I played. If you notice any, put them down in the comments below, and I will correct them when we get to the next one. If it even means I need to push back a level, I don't care. But I'm still enjoying the fun. I'm still having fun with it. It's a lot. Stop being such a Frostpunk nerd. Get intimidated by punks like you. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to my Patreons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you are neither just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. You're always welcome at the table. Just remember, I love you all, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. See y'all later. Bye-bye.